I was muted. We're back. One of these days, I'll get used to it. All right, so we're going to add a timer to the game, some debug info somewhere, and instructions. Debug info should contain scroll speed of the camera and the height of the highest player. Yeah, so this is game overlay. We have lobby overlay, and I guess there's similar information for both of these. Well, I was distracted by something. I could just make a single overlay that has everything there, and just the top part changes. Like instead of type join to play, it could be that there's a game timer and that after 30 seconds we transition from the lobby into the regular game. I guess both will work. I guess the game information would show you some slightly different things, and it's probably better to just make a new thing here. Then again, I suppose with the lobby timer and the number of players, we should really make that its own scene. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're just gonna jump in. Is chat broken? Test. I am not seeing anything. So it's possible that no one's here, and it's possible I'm just not seeing it. I'll try refreshing. Okay, no, I think no one's here. This is the problem with raiding during lunchtime, I think. Okay, we got to also bump that over to the side. And that is not currently done. Let's go do that. Stop this. Go over to scene, lobby overlay. I really got to figure out what's making this so laggy. Is it hammer spoon? If I quit this, does everything just become faster? No. This is very weird. This computer is more than capable of handling things like this or like GIMP, but then I just can't do things smoothly on it. I don't know why. All right, we'll put this over here. That's for the lobby overlay. Now the arena overlay, or the game overlay, I guess, shouldn't show up by default. So we're going to make a new scene, and give it a user interface node. Hey, Toulouse. And we'll save this as game overlay. Yeah. And in here, it's going to be, I mean, pretty much the same thing. We're in fact just going to copy this entire node and paste it over here. Whoops, that's not the right one. There we go, paste. That's not what I wanted to do. Well, I guess it could work that way, actually. We could paste here, and then we could just say, there's some way to do this. I don't know. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. We'll delete it. We'll delete it, and we'll just recreate it. It's not that hard. It's a, what is this thing? A flow container, and then some different nodes inside of it. So there's a way to change a node type. Here it is, flow container. And then we want to add in, we'll call this game overlay. And then we'll add in a label. This will be the label for the timer, I guess we'll just call it. Yeah, timer. What else do we want? Number of players. Then maybe the jump instructions. I don't really know about having these on the screen. Hey, Sarah. Add label jump instructions. Paste this there. And then what else do we have? Join instructions. Yeah, those don't matter anymore. It's just the jump instructions. Okay, timer. Timer goes here. This should be a vertical flow container. Oh, it's taking up the entire screen. Well, that's no good. Actually, whether or not it takes up the entire screen shouldn't matter. In fact, how did I get this to work this way? Because this is what I was trying to do with this. And this has almost no height. Oh, wait, no. The lobby thing has almost no height. Huh. But also, layout. Layout direction inherited. This node doesn't have a control parent. I know that. That's not the layout direction I want. I want to control, oh, vertical, there it is, on. Was that not the case over here? It wasn't. It just happened to be, wait, that's not vertical. What is going on right now? This looks fine. What I don't understand is this is set to vertical. This is also set to vertical, and yet it's going horizontal. I think something's broken here. I don't know what it is because I feel like vertical should not be doing this. Yeah, it looks backward. And I don't see any other difference here. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. Oh well. Let's set this to top right and yeah, that's pretty much what I want. Oh, it's doing that thing again. Yeah, no, it doesn't have to be vertical. Okay. Heck if I know. All right, so timer, number of players. Then I wrote some debug information, scroll speed of the camera, and the height of the highest player. So yeah, let's just add in some more of these things. So another label, height, output, and another label for camera scroll speed. Camera scroll speed. Oh, whoops. It's just a label whose name is camera scroll speed. Okay, so height 5. This is messed up. This is probably not going to render correctly. Hey, crows. Scroll speed 5. Yeah, this is definitely wrong. We got to change the type of this. I don't know what it's supposed to be. I guess VFlow container is probably what I meant. That's also not correct though. What does VFlow mean if not vertical flow? The container that arranges its child controls vertically and wraps them around to the borders. I am definitely missing something here. Because in my mind, that is not vertical. Oh, I get it. Okay. I see. I just need to expand the size of this. Got it. You can't join. The game's not running. Okay, so this is what we want for both of these. And yeah, I think we can just change this one too to a VFlow container. Good. Then we want to set the layout to be at the top right. And then the height of this thing to be basically the whole. That's not laid out to the top right. I guess it is anchored that way. Alignment end. Alignment is not that direction. I don't want to spend a lot of time focusing on this. So we're just going to drag this to the side. Yeah. Oh, I see. It does say type join to join. How silly of me. All right, so now we have a game overlay and we can add it in here. So game overlay, and we're going to hide it by default. And well, actually, before we hide it, we're going to put it over on the side. Drag this over here. This one had the same issue, yeah. Cool. Now we hide it. And then when we start the game, we need to show that. So this is just going to be game. Why are you not jumping? Don't know. I want to jump though. This is a border around the whole world, which we don't actually need. Or at least I don't plan on adding. Hey, Owen. I guess we need to do this. Yeah. Get the game overlay node and set it visible. Cool. Now, why doesn't game overlay show here? Game overlay is called, no, it's called game overlay. No, why doesn't it have this? Maybe I just need to build. It says failed to build because game overlay still can't be found. Oh, because it doesn't have a script. Okay, I see. Because it didn't make a C# component out of it. Well, we do need to add this anyway. So it's a good thing it reminded us. So game overlay, create it. Yep. How do you like Godot 4? I don't remember enough of what changed between Godot 3 and Godot 4. I remember the tile map was very rough around the edges. I think it's gotten better. I don't think it's great yet. And everything else, yeah, I don't have enough comparison points to remember my experience from 3 years ago. But I mean, it seems good. I haven't run into any like major issues so far. I think using C# is pretty nice with this. In general, I think Godot is good. That's why it's called Godot. All right. Now, when done laughing at my own jokes, let's take what we took from here. There's a timer done. This is going to need to be used at some point. These things will be needed. Let's paste this in. What is forward plus in the top right? I don't... Oh, that's the renderer. Yeah. Forward plus mobile incompatibility. So I assume, I mean, mobile is mobile. Compatibility is probably some like works with a lot of different computers and renderers and or video cards and stuff. And then forward plus is probably like cutting edge. Hey, 3D extended. Ooh. All right, so we have timer, num players. I'm just gonna snap this to the side so we can just type all these in. So it is actually just called timer here. Timer node name. Num players is the same. Jump. What is this? Jump instructions. Oh, I don't need that. Height output and camera scroll speed. So height output and camera scroll speed. All right, height output, camera scroll speed. Okay. Maybe I spammed you on Discord regarding your interview on Lana's podcast. Sorry for the multiple messages. Oh, yeah, I'll have to take a look at those. Thank you. I have not looked at those yet. I was mostly eating lunch and watching Twitch. I found out that I've been pronouncing Lana's name wrong, which is embarrassing since it's 4 letters. But it's Lana and not Lana. Okay, so I have the different labels. Now we can go back to this. I'll need this event at some point, but not yet. And the timer is going to be for 2 minutes. So 120. On ready, we need to do something like this as well. No, it's not like an archer. On player count change. I guess I'm going to need the same thing for this too. Start timer. Actually, pretty much all of this. Yeah, just not process. All right, that looks good. Start timer. This is not game starts in. This has to be the opposite direction. So it's got to be num seconds equals 0. And every second it goes up by 1. Cool, plus plus. And instead of saying game starts in, it's, I don't know what we even say for this, game time. Maybe it should be a countdown. What am I doing? Yeah. Yeah, it should be a countdown. I take all of what I just did back. We're going to just change this to timer seconds. Game ends in. And if it's less than or equals 0, timer done. Otherwise, start timer again. Sounds good. Looks good. So now we just need height output and camera scroll speed. Did I add it to the name list? You bet I did. Lana, like banana. All right, now we need something over here. Where is it? Player count change event handler. Yeah, so we need something like max height or whatever I called it over here too. Height output. Max height increased. No, it's not increased. Max height changed, I guess. And then what's the last thing? Camera scroll speed. Camera scroll speed should probably be controlled. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just write this here too. Camera speed changed event handler. Okay, so then max height would be here in height. Camera speed would be here in speed. Okay, hey Darkstorm. So this game with viewers, are there going to be prizes for winners? No, just bragging rights. You'll be on a leaderboard or something. They'll parade you around your town. You'll get a hero's welcome. But yeah, just bragging rights. and the parade. This is no longer tile map 1, by the way. It's just tile map. Yeah, just tile map. Well, have a good day. All right, see ya. I was only here for the points. So player count change. This would have to be emitted from here. Lowest Y value. And it's got to be reimagined into a height. So I guess the lowest part of the arena is 1920. So we just negate it and add 1920. Yeah. Gonna be a little strange. How is C# in VS Code? It's not too bad. It's probably better in other IDs. Okay, there's that. And then we set int max height equals lowest Y value. How do we do this? We negate it. -1 times lowest Y value plus 1920, 1080. That's what I meant to say. All right, and this is actually the viewport size. Viewport.size. No, get viewport.size. Get viewport rect.size. Oh, yeah. Then cannot implicitly convert. Watch me care. And then we pass it in. Okay, there's that. And then the camera scroll speed is constant right now and since it doesn't change, I guess there's really not much to do there, huh? But we need a signal on this. So arena dot max height changed on max height change. Good. This is just height. Okay, so this is the height node name. Max. What do we say? Like highest player. It's not really. We should maybe even say who they are, although it'll be pretty obvious because it'll always be on the screen. Yeah, maybe we get the player name too. Fine, let's do that. So string player name equals this. And jumper element. So player name. Now this really needs to be a proper if statement, huh? And I don't know what we do about ties. We're just going to ignore them. Yeah, whoever was first to join is going to be the winner, at least in this case. So now player name is jumper dot. We can't do that, huh? This is element at. We don't have a name. Oh, we do have a name. I saved it as the node name, so this does work. Well, would you look at that? So now we have a player name string player name int height. Good. Then in the overlay, we just store that string player name. So highest player is this at height. Maybe we say like leader. Yeah, we can make this look a little bit better later. For the hype of things, I think there should be some kind of reward system. Frequent winners win subs. I'm assuming this will be part of the Twitch bot you're building, right? This is just what we run during breaks, of which there will probably be about 4 per day. Winning subscriptions 4 per day is quite an investment. So I think it will probably just be bragging rights. Yeah, or the podium made out of sugar. I think that's a good idea too. Just, cheap ideas. I'm not saying there can't eventually be something better that you get by winning, but we just can't do that off the bat. This is really just to fill time. And I don't mean the development is to fill time. I mean the game is to fill time. So if people are entertained during that time, cool, mission accomplished. If people feel sore because they did not win something, then cool, mission accomplished. All right, let's try this out. I might have messed something up here. I don't know. We'll just save this and then hit play. Okay, so game starts in 30 seconds. Yep. We should really move that higher up in this thing. I don't even know if that'll work. If we just drag... No, I don't know how we would do this. What about a hat that looks like your Adam Learns hat, but you have a spot on it that they can have their name on it? I don't know. We'll have to think about this stuff. Skittercat, thank you for resubbing. Welcome back. Yeah, I could have a podium on screen. Yep. Okay, so here, let's join. Nothing stops you from joining yet. Okay, so it says leader Adam Learns live at height 264. Now Mitchell is somehow 1 pixel higher than me. What? How is that fair? All right, I'm gonna jump -45. Okay, so by the way, the instructions are up here. You can still join by just typing join. All right, see ya. Leaving this place. -15. Got it. Now we jump up and up and up. All right. Now Darkstorm and I are at the top. It's gonna slowly just move people off the screen. You no longer get to play. Actually, you still can play. It's just very difficult. Oh no! Ah. I jumped off the ledge. All right, we got to make it back up there. I disabled reset. There is no more reset. If you're off the screen, you're just off the screen. All right, we need to make the scroll speed increase as you get higher up, though. So how long has it been? Is there a timer here? Game ends in 7 seconds. That was already 2 minutes? Oh, man. This is way faster than I thought. Was that really 2 minutes? Let me scroll up in chat. I typed join at 102, and yeah, it's 104. Wow. That flew by. Okay, my perception of time is very skewed here. I think this thing about it scrolling slowly for 30 seconds, I think I need to watch a game and see how it plays out, maybe. Not play the game. Okay, so let's restart this whole thing. We're just going to restart. Why won't the button work? And I'm just going to watch, and I'm going to pay attention to the time. Scammed. Watch me care. Okay. Just watching players join in. Yeah, this is Darkstorm. Don't cheat. There's supposed to be 16 seconds before you're supposed to be able to go through that. I'll fix that in a sec. Thank you for not cheating. Mitchell, you can cheat. All right, in 5 seconds, the ceiling is going to be removed and you can go higher up. All right, good. It's removed. Darkstorm fell back down. All right, scroll speed, it says 5. I don't actually know how that got there unless I manually typed that because I don't think I ever said anything there. All right, wait, I said I would watch the time. I did not watch the time. Has it already been at 30 seconds? Darn it. Did I start the time at the right thing? Yeah, 120. Oh, but as soon as this, okay, I see. It actually started at 90 seconds. Yeah, and I know why. All right. Yeah, that's a problem. So there are 2 problems. The timer starting at 90. Okay, so this was a bit harder than the other arenas that we've had so far. Oh, that's too bad. Oh, Smooth made it. Although Frosted Sentry is winning right now. How on earth do you get chat commands into Godot? I use a C# library called TwitchLib. Okay, so 2 problems we gotta still remember. Smooth is winning now. Okay, we got 9 seconds left. Frosted Sentry is winning. Oh, BK just took the lead. Mitchell took the lead. BK is at the lead. I guess technically whoever jumps, it's got to be who. Okay, so it ended, and I don't know who it was when it ended, but yeah, you know, one of these people up here. Okay, so we're gonna close out of this. After a minute, I think it should speed up the camera scroll speed. Yeah. Actually, like I said, every 30 seconds it should do it. So let's get back to coding this. let's do a few things. One, in the arena, we add a bunch of ledges, platforms. These platforms cannot start at platform Y. They need to start at platform Y minus 1 at the very least. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so jumping at the very end, gotta remove that too. The second thing is the game timer can't start at as soon as this thing is ready. It's got to start when it's visible. Is there some override for that? Override. There's enter tree. It's definitely not that. Is there like became visible or something? No. Well, then we can just make an init function for this. We can say public void init and just call start timer in here. There we go. Now in the arena, when we set visible to true or false, we do game overlay. We can just say var game equals, or game overlay equals this. Game overlay dot visible equals true, and game overlay dot init, which I guess could set itself to true. It doesn't really matter either way. Okay, so we don't need that. And then, okay, so show that, shift into regular gameplay. So now we need to stop people from joining at that point. I don't want to do that yet. I don't see a problem with you joining late. Yeah, I don't see a problem with you joining late. I don't think we should even do that. It's not advantageous for you to join late, so you have no reason to do it. But if you do, then fine, whatever, you just join late. Actually, I guess there's a disadvantage if you join too late, which is that you just immediately lose with no chance of ever having won. Well, whatever. Let people figure that out for themselves. Okay, so then the other thing that was kind of wrong is that this text doesn't show up over everything else, and I need it to. And I don't know how we even control that. So Godot show control 2D over game objects. Maybe on top of. Yeah. If you make the control node a child of a 2D node and alter the 2D node's Z index, the control node will also have it. Okay, that's it. So a control node doesn't have a Z index, but a 2D node does? Where is that? Ordering, here it is, Z index. Yeah, hang on a sec. Had to sneeze. Okay, so does this have it? There is no ordering thing here? No, there is ordering. Huh, so is a higher Z index farther toward the screen? Higher Z index will display in front of others, yeah. So I think we want the lobby overlay to have 1, and for, why did that just show an exclamation mark? Changing the Z index of a control only affects the drawing order, not the input. Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind that. And then changes the index on this too. Does that fix that problem? Don't join. I'm not going to keep this open for long. I can't even tell. I need to restart it. I need a platform to randomly spawn behind it. And if the text is not blocked, oh, come on. What are the odds of it not spawning behind it? It's a pretty large block. Oh man, it's still not happening. Or it's happening and it turns out that it's completely opaque and that you can't even see through where the text is drawing. No, there it is. Yeah, I think the J is showing on top of the platform. Okay, that's probably working. Wouldn't it be an advantage because it's dropped in the top? You're not dropped in the top though, I think. I'm pretty sure you're not. Yeah. Okay, good. So we fixed both those things. Next, what was on this list? So add a timer to the game with debug info. Oh yeah, scroll speed of the camera. So we need to change that. So we start the timer here. After 30 seconds, so we're going to say private int change, or like camera speed change frequency equals 30. All right, so every 30 seconds, if timer seconds percent this equals 0, then double the camera speed. So we could emit this out Or we could just change the camera ourselves. It's in the arena, which is definitely a weird way of doing things. So we're just fetching nodes that we expect to exist. We really should emit a signal and have the arena change the camera speed. A problem is that, can emit return something? Just an error. And the problem is that then we would need to get what the camera speed is. It's kind of a weird way of doing things. But I think it's, wait, is it fine? Maybe we just emit an event when the timer changes and then have, yes, that's how this should work probably. Yeah, the arena should know how the camera changes. Okay, let's do that then. So we'll just make, there's timer done, but we'll make timer changed. No, I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like this. Let's just hard code this for now. I just want to see if this is even a good idea. So yeah, if timer seconds %30 equals 0. So how will this work? At 90 and at 60 and at 30. So 3 times the camera speed will double. So we get the arena, then we do arena dot get node camera, and scroll speed times equal 2. Does not contain a definition for scroll speed. What is it called? Camera is just position smoothing speed. Position smoothing speed times equal 2. Okay. Then we want to render that in the scroll speed that we have. Yeah, guess we might as well put that here. So put this like that and just say camera speed, and it's this thing. There, camera equals that. Good. Camera dot position smoothing speed px/seconds. Okay, now what's the problem? The problem is that it won't know the starting speed of the camera. So technically we need to do this in one other spot, and it'd be here, and this will just look ugly for now. But whatever, let's just have it look ugly. We'll delete that. But it should at least be accurate. So okay, now when we play, the timer should start at 120, and the camera speed should double every 30 seconds. Yeah, and there are no longer platforms going right up into the ceiling. So let's try this. Join. And then it doesn't make sense for me to start on the floor here. So let's try to get up to that. I need to jump higher than that. There we go. All right, perfect. Now let's ready my jump. All right, so the time's about to change. It should say game is, yeah, we got to fix this text. Game is 120 seconds, yep. All right, camera speed is 0.02 pixels per second. So we need that to double after 30 seconds. And it's so easy when you're on the computer where this is being played. Okay, so once it hits 90, we should see this double. Oh, the text is falling down in the world. Okay, I gotta fix that too. Yeah, camera speed just doubled. So now it's moving up faster. And then it's gonna double again in a sec. I'm just hoping I hit a platform. I did not. All right, it's gonna double again soon. Game ends in, so once it hits 60 seconds, there, camera speed doubled again. So now we're in the final minute of the game and it's moving a lot faster. I feel bad for all the people who went over this way. I guess you still have a path up, but it's definitely not easy. Oh wait, no, I'm feeling bad for the wrong people. We still have a path too, actually. All right, speed is gonna double again in 10 seconds. All right, 0. All right, speed just doubled. Okay, so now it's the final 30 seconds, and now it's very easy to get eliminated here. Oh yeah, look at that. We don't even know how much time is left. I'm just gonna hurl myself over that way. All right, yeah, that's probably game. We could just see how long we can keep going until somebody messes up. This is pretty impressive. People have gotten good at this so far. But can you beat the streamer? The answer is no, you cannot. I'm gonna jump all the way to the top. So unfair. I have such a gigantic advantage playing this game. And I will take it. Oh, okay, we gotta make it up to there. 20. Nice. I'm trying to bump these people off the screen. Boss Nomad just hanging in there. What advantage of not having any latency? Because it's all happening in real time for me, but for you all, it's taking extra time. I can't beat him. No, starting to falter. Am I gonna be able to make this jump? Ha ha! I am the winner. Okay, I want a sugar podium. I want a parade. I want 4 gifted subs. 10 seconds? Yeah, that's quite the latency. Although refreshing might address some of that. that was pretty good, Boss Nomad. Good job. And good job to all else who played, all the other people who played. Okay, so we need to make the text scroll with the screen. When I purchase a course, it's only watchable on the website, or is it downloadable? It's actually just an unlisted YouTube video for now. So if you have YouTube Premium, you could download it, I think. Maybe. I don't know if you can download unlisted videos. But yeah, whatever you can do with YouTube, you could technically do with that course. And if that's not good enough for whatever reason, Patsy, I could always potentially just send you the videos. That'd be a little bit harder. But yeah, let me know if you need that over Discord. Oh, low latency. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Okay. So this part is fine. This part is fine. So now we need to get the text to scroll with the screen. I'm not actually sure how we do that. This has an offset, and presumably we can always just set it to the camera offset. Game overlay has a layout. What is this? Custom what? Minimum size? That's not what I want. I want to set... Oh, transform. How did I miss that? Okay, there's a position, yeah. So we can just change it so that it's always the camera's position plus 15. That'll probably work. I don't know. Let's try it. Do we have a process in here? No, we don't. We do over here. So we'll take that. Okay, so what are we doing? We're getting our entire... No, this shouldn't even happen here. What am I doing? We want it in the arena. Somewhere down here. There's move camera. Technically, move camera would also move the overlay. So let's do that. Game overlay node name. Dot position equals new vector this plus 15. That actually won't work. No, it's got to be the camera's position. Yeah, it's got to be the camera's position because the camera has smoothing enabled. Camera equals get node. Camera dot position. Camera dot position dot y. There, I think that should work. I'm gonna get dev efficiency course. I was curious if I could download to keep it forever instead of being linked to the Adam Learns account like Udemy does. Yeah, I mean, you have permission to download it for yourself if you want. And by the way, I don't plan on like locking someone into a platform. I just didn't want to make a video sharing website essentially. So if you want to download it from YouTube, that's fine. If you want me to send it to you over Discord, that's fine. Oh, I can link it in the camera? Could I make a child on the camera? Oh, yeah, that'd be very easy then. Good idea. So now if we move the camera, does that just move automatically? No. I think 2D nodes work very differently. I'm not totally sure. Let me see. Godot, 2D control always in view of camera. How to anchor a control node to the camera view? Well, that was not helpful. This is what I want. There might be a way to just say fix to screen. When I add a control node as a child of the player, moves the player. Therefore, word. Oh wait, no. So this probably should work. Why didn't it move then? Oh, because that's a lobby overlay. Oh, this did work, and it's just I'm not very smart about this stuff. Okay, yeah, I think that should be fine. So now we can remove this code that we have here, and technically even undo all of that. All right, let's try that. I think it should be fine. We're not actually going to play the game. I'm just going to press space and... Oh, wait, there's no way to... There's no way to speed this up, is there? Oh, also, that just happened. Look, there's a platform there. That shouldn't have happened. Oh, I think I know why it's happening. Because in the generation logic of the arena, platform end is actually correct. It's this that's wrong. Ceiling height +4. It should be ceiling height -2 or something like that. Yeah, there we go. Or I could just generate all those platforms afterward. All right, anyway, let's see. If I just randomly jump here. Come on, go up somehow. Okay, that's not gonna work. All right, all we're gonna do is test this for long enough to where we can see if the camera's moving correctly. So I am gonna kill this game very early. Wait, there's no game text at all. It's already broken. What am I doing? This is pointless. Okay, let's try moving the camera. Does it work? I can't even move this for some reason. There we go. Yeah, it looks like it should work. Why didn't it show up then? Game overlay. Maybe I didn't save this. I probably just didn't save it. Also, there's some problems in the debugger. What is this? Node not found game overlay relative to root arena. Where is this coming from? Arena 148. Game overlay. Oh, it's in camera now. Oh, man. So it's actually get node camera node name. We didn't even have a camera node name, do we? Oh, we did. Calling the nodes change when you change node order? You mean the get node calls? I think this should fix it. I think we need a way for me to avoid collision completely. No, I can't avoid collision completely. I need to avoid it. I need to just give myself a higher power than everybody else. That it's so blindingly obvious. I just need to do that this whole time. So if really dumb. What if can't believe I'm about to code this. Gallic, thank you for resubbing. You're at the 2-year mark. That is nuts. All right, so if the name is whatever my test player name is, Adam Test. Yeah. If name equals Adam Test, then power equals, or let's just multiply it by 10. Yeah, there. This is not gonna actually work the way I want it to because actually, yeah, The reason it won't work the way I want it to is because I don't control this player directly. I only control this player with random jumps. So what I also need to do is make the walls go up infinitely so I can't ever lose. So draw the vertical walls. We're going to say, we're going to just replace this for now. And we're going to say ceiling height minus 200. There. So now the walls go up very high. And now when I press space, I shoot up like a rocket. There is no beating me. As soon as I am untethered. All right, we got 9 seconds left until we get to test this camera logic. 2 seconds, 1 second. Okay. Also, I don't know if you saw that, but this does not have the same smoothing. So you can see this going up and down very quickly. I clearly do not want that to happen. Wow, I really shot up there, huh? Just so you can flex on us even more. Can you imagine? What if that really was my goal? How long can I make a game for and just keep adding more and more unfair things for myself until people finally catch on and stop playing? But that's the thing. Look at the spirit of these players. Look at 3D Extended go. Do you think he cares that I'm miles out of it? No, he doesn't. When it finally scrolls the text back into view. Apparently I can do it for 2 to 3 days. Well, this is the first time I actually added a special ability for myself. Where's the text? You're about to see it scroll into view. At least I think you are. There. So now you should see the text. It's probably like up here in this dark area and it's scrolling down. And there it is. Yeah. So that's a problem. I would like that to not happen. And I don't know how we'll exactly do that. It just fell all the way to the bottom. And now Matt's the winner. Well, you're back in until I press space again. Look at that little fella. Whoosh. Okay, we're gonna stop this for now. So I wonder how we're supposed to fix this, because we clearly can't just have it be tied to exactly the camera node. We need it to be in view. Yeah, I wonder how we do this. So Godot camera real position with smoothing. To get the smoothed position, you need to set a camera 2D as the child of character body 2D, set camera to current, set position smoothing to true, set position smoothing speed. You can then use get camera position to get the real position. Wait, so there are 2 kinds of positions? No, there isn't. There's target position. Maybe that's the smoothed one. Turn value is not the same as global position as it is affected by the drag properties. It is also not the same as the current position if position smoothing is true. See, get screen center position. I think, what is this? What is screen center position? Turns the center of the screen from this camera's point of view. Okay, that's what I want. Yeah. How do the controls work? The controls are just jump, angle, power. And so I've got a drawing over here for what angle is. So 0 is up, 20 is right, -20 is left, and then the farther right or left you go, the higher the number gets, the absolute value of the number. Okay, so we want this to be get screen center position and then base things on that. This seems like a really weird way of doing things. Is there just a way to... I never want to go to the AI version of Bing, and yet I scroll up to get to the search bar, and I always scroll past it into the AI portion. Get viewport position when camera is moving. Use get camera position on the active camera. Get camera screen center. Yeah, that's what it looked like based on the comments, is that I have to use this. Okay, well, let's just do that. It's not like it's that hard, I guess. So now we need to set the game overlay, which we do this way. And we set its position, game overlay dot position dot y equals camera get target position dot y. And then I don't know what it's, I don't know where this is going to put it. So we just needed to try this out. New vector 2. I don't know, wherever it was to begin with. Overlay dot position dot x. All right, let's try that. What do I think about Swift? I only use Swift for one project, and it seemed pretty difficult for me to use, but it seems like it's a powerful language. All right, now let's lower the timer on this thing. Yeah, I know people are trying to join. Sorry. Let's go to, what is it, lobby, and set the timer to 3 seconds. I just want to jump through the ceiling again and see what happens with the text on the screen. Okay, so can we, no, it's doing that thing again. It's not actually the screen position. You see the text flying off the screen and then coming back. How are we supposed to do this? Oh, I'm doing get target position. I meant get screen center position. I just typed the wrong thing. All right, let's try that again. Now it's going to be at a weird spot on the screen. It actually isn't, surprisingly. Oh, no, there it goes. Yeah. So put it at a weird spot on the screen, but it should always be there now. No, it is not. Okay, I don't know how to do this. Maybe it's just position. Yeah. Let's try position. Let's just keep typing stuff until we finally get it. Yeah, I wanted to stay on screen in the same spot. It's still doing it. Huh. Huh. Even based on this, like if you look at smoothing, for example. Vision enable. Okay, hang on. Let me see if I can find this. Wow, there are a lot of comments for smoothing. Yeah, we're gonna have to go past all of these. Okay, so the return value is not the same as global position. It is affected by, oh wait, maybe global position is what we want? I'll just try this and then that's it. Why not use control nodes to make a UI so it stays in the top right corner? Yeah, that's what we're gonna do next. I just want to see if this thing works. It's not worth it. I should just do what you just suggested, but I'm still gonna try this out. Again, no need to join because I'm just gonna test this once. Yeah, okay, it's already broken. Yeah, so control nodes, that's what we're doing. So we put the game overlay here. How would we keep this in the top though? Because it doesn't have a control node as its parent, but at some point, somewhere in the scene tree, yeah, how would you do this? Godot, keep control 2D in a fixed position. A new root, but then I would need, should the root of your entire game be a controlled 2D? Because I guess that would work, but I'm not sure if that's what should be the case. Fixed position buttons on screen. Take a look at canvas layer node. Okay, I think that's what I'm supposed to be using this entire time. Canvas layer, what does it say for that? A node used for independent rendering of objects. Okay, yes, that's pretty much what I want. So we put the game overlay in here, which by the way is going to change how we get the game overlay. Game overlay node. Because now we're going to need to get it from a canvas layer. I guess just like that. And then get rid of this stuff. Anchor options on the top of the viewport. 3 buttons from right. I did see the anchor stuff up there. I can't see 3 buttons from the right because of where my webcam is. So I can't resize Godot. This happens every once in a while, and I'm not sure what to do about it. There we go. Yeah, so these, right? Out of curiosity, what do I have? Let's try something. Is the canvas layer all I need to do? Caffeinating right now, or is that just water? I have a caffeine command. Okay, the text is totally gone. So I must have messed something up. I think this is just a renderer, and then you need to have something actually render this thing. Let's make this visible. It looks like it should be in the right spot. And then no matter where we are, it should just show this, right? Oh, did I not save it maybe? I don't know. Okay, there's the text. Now, as I jump, does this mess up? Okay, we finally got it. Great. So the next part to finally get is the inside game overlay. I want this stuff to be laid out such that it only expands vertically. And that does not seem to be the case. Everything that's in here, it's the same contents no matter what, right? So what's happening here? I guess because the height string isn't going too long. This is a test of a lot of words in this section of the UI. Yeah, it keeps going out of these bounds. So I guess I want auto wrap mode on. Word. Yeah, sure, cool. That's it. That's all I want. All right, so this is height output. Yeah, I think that should fix it. VBox container. I think that's what this is. It's a vFlow container. It's a VBox container. Container that arranges its child controls vertically. What's the difference, I guess? Vertically and wraps them around at the borders. Yeah, I think I want vFlow. Let's just hit play and see what happens. Okay, so this time we can actually play a game. Let's try it out. Let me get rid of that blue bar. There we go. Is there a plan to monetize your stream games? I don't think so. No. All right, so for those who don't know, you can press join, or sorry, I keep saying press join. You can type join, literally just the word join, no exclamation mark, and you can join the game. You'll be dropped in the world. And then you can use jump as you see over here on the, oh wait, it's doing this thing again. No. Why does that happen? All right, this is definitely working a lot better than I thought, though. I like the slow scrolling at first because even though War Angel just went off the screen, people can still play and catch up right up until, where's the timer? Timer goes here. Uh-oh. That's a problem. All right, well, whatever. I'll just watch. There's no reset command anymore. I got rid of it. Yeah, you don't bounce off the wall. It would be nice if you did. I think the dynamic number of players label is too large. I think it's this that you're seeing. It's really the leader label. It's 4 lines over here. It's the player name at height equals in the, I think you meant to type default. Oh, in the text in Godot you're talking about. Yeah, now is this not scrolling up fast enough? I think the timer might be broken. Yeah, the timer might be broken. So it's probably not changing the speed at all. All right, let's restart this. Let's restart this. I want to have a proper game, and I need to take my first break anyway, and so that'll be a good time for you all to play. But what's broken? Debugger errors. It's probably how I'm getting the can't cast camera 2D to type canvas. Yeah, this is something I just didn't update. Where is it? Arena 153. 153. Get node. Oh, this is not canvas layer. Oh, whoops. Okay, and that's the only place where that should show up, right? Yes. Cool. So let's get that. Canvas layer node name equals canvas layer. Put this down here. Good. There. Oops, I deleted one too many characters. Okay, I think that should fix kind of everything. Yeah, let's test that out. Yeah, let's see what happens. Hey, Professor. First break. I've only been on stream for an hour since I took lunch. And what was that typo? That was just my keyboard doing things in different layers. Oh, wait. Sorry. Hang on. I got to start the lobby timer back at 30 seconds. Sorry. Give me a sec. Okay. By the way, for those who are still typing, even though I closed the game, it probably means you have a high enough latency to me where you might want to refresh. If you refresh right now, I can wait 10 seconds and then I can start the game. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay. All right, so now you've got this barrier at the top. Those should not be there. People can still join. I'm going to just go click this really fast. Updating scene. Oh, wow. So it's updating live, I guess? Yeah, it did. Nice. Okay, so I'm going to join too. And I'm going to jump over there. There. I'm right next to Matt now. All right. I'm not gonna play beyond this. I don't want to be the leader while it starts scrolling. So I just want to look. Is it duplicate command so I can actually join? So joint works? Oh yeah, because it starts with join. Yeah. By the way, for anyone who does get a repeated command error, you can just put any garbage like AAA after your jump command. But it's gotta be letters. It can't be numbers. Okay, so what's the current speed? 0.04. So yeah, 30 seconds have already passed. It's actually been 40 seconds. So it's going to double again in another 12 seconds. So anyone who's low enough is not going to probably be able to catch up. Oh no, I saw someone just jump over here. Oh man, Matt. All right, it doubled again. So now it's moving faster. I see some people jumping off the edge. All right, another 12 seconds is going to be even faster. I think this is working pretty well. We should probably keep track of how many players are currently on the screen. How many players lost? He called me out. I got nervous. All right, it just doubled again. So now we're at the fastest scroll speed. So whoever makes it to the top can really knock out other players. Oh, nice jump, War Angel. Very close. Another like 5 degrees, it probably would have made it. All right, this would be 14 seconds left. Maybe it should double again at the 10-second mark. So it really bumps people off the screen. Yeah. Okay, so Frosted Sentry would win this one. A loser message? Yeah, actually, I think that could be pretty cool. I think when you're far enough off the bottom of the screen. All right, so we're going to do another couple things, and I'm going to take a break. Well, no, not even a couple things. We're going to do like one thing here. I'm going to set up another game, but we're going to make it scroll even faster. Okay, how about this? We have 30 seconds for joining, and then we currently have 2 minutes for the game. I think we could just make it so that my breaks are minimally 3 minutes, and then have 1 minute at the end for the leaderboard. Yeah, I think that could be good. So let's up the game time by another 30 seconds. It's not like it stops you anyway right now. And then every time it's going to double. So now for the final 30 seconds, the camera's going to move really fast. All right, I like this. I'm going to go take my break. So let me close out of this and reopen the game. And turn off my camera and stuff. I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, I am back. I'll let this game finish up. We got 5 seconds left. Matt is the leader so far. A Frosted Century, War Angel. War Angel's the winner. All right, cool. Cool. I thought of a cool idea, which is what if subscribers could activate a glow on their character or like a particle system? There'd be no purpose, but it would just be a cool thing that subscribers could do if they wanted to, like a glow command, and it turns on, and that's that. All right, so did this feel good with the camera changing to double the speed so that it ends up at 0.64 pixels per second? Do it like jumps in Icy Tower? I don't know if I played that game. Can we get little party hats? Sure felt good until I lost. Okay, you were robbed there, Juan. Pretty fun to watch too. Yeah. Man, everyone keeps bonking their heads on the side of this platform. I wonder if it's just broken again, or can you go through the bottom of the right side of one of these platforms? The last 3 still ongoing. I mean, eventually it'll become almost impossible to make more progress. Whoop, okay. Well, almost certainly impossible for Juan now. Did the camera go back down? Nope, there it goes. Okay, Matt's the only one standing. Oh, he's still going. Look, a height of 5,700. Actually, we can keep track of the highest height ever reached, but then we got to be careful about ever changing the scale of things in the game. Your character rotates on jumps. Oh, and on jump and leave particles. I see. Yeah. Yeah, now he's just showing off. I'll click and drag him just off the arena. Okay, I'm gonna close it down, especially because it's only Matt playing. I detonated. Do I have a reset command which resets the state of the game without having to restart it? I don't, but also the way that this game is intended to be played is just during my break. So basically I would go away, and when I come back, the game would just be done and I'd close it down. So I could set up restart handlers and everything, but I don't know if I want to do that. I want to get to character customization. So let's see. I haven't done anything with this. Yeah, this part's done though. So we can move this up here. Okay. I think it'd be cool if the top platforms only appear after a little bit of screen time and if the bottom platforms disappear when they are close to the ground. I think the parts about the top platforms not appearing right away, I think that could be interesting. All right, I'll write that down. Consider only adding platforms toward the top. Oh, you know what would be cool? Okay, hang on. I gotta write this down. Consider only adding platforms toward the top as people get there. That way they can't jump straight up and maybe land on something. Okay, I thought of a good idea. It could be good to randomly add more platforms the longer we're looking at any screen. That way, any impossibilities can be ironed out. I don't know for sure I want to do that. Oh, cool, Warner. Yeah, I'll have to keep that in mind. I think for this mini game, at least, I probably wouldn't need anything else, only because we're probably going to be done with the majority of the game as of the end of tomorrow. And then that's it. Whatever isn't done is just not done. And we'll probably never be done. Yeah, you can jump on platforms above the view. Yeah. Just do this in your boundary draw and else. The background? The problem with the background is that I don't even know what tiles I would use for background tiles. Like if we go to the, where is that thing? I probably don't even have it open anymore. I'm just clicking random things hoping that it was open because I can't see beneath the camera. So if we open up the tile map backup, yeah. So what even suffices as a background set of tiles? Like I just have terrain tiles here, and maybe there were other ones, and maybe I could add some in, but have them be different opacity, but I think they would be totally different. I probably still have all the things I downloaded in the downloads folder. We have background. Oh, there are background tiles, but they're just colors. Yeah, but even that could still be more interesting. Okay, I think adding a background, we'll just add in the background tiles. Where is that? Generate a background layer, maybe lower opacity or something. There are actual background tiles that I downloaded. Okay, well, we're going to work on character customization for now. Keep it in mind in case you want to do some stuff that requires animation. Gotcha. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, if you're at the top of the screen, you can jump at 0 degrees and hope you go farther up. Yep. It might be worth making people jump at angles. Yeah, I'd like to make people do that, but I think it would be tough to do. So let's put this in progress. I think the lobby's pretty much done now, except for this part. You can't join after it ends. So I'm going to just do this. The timer transitions. Yep, cool. Okay, so that part's done. So now allow for customizing the character. At the very least, throw all the sprites, and I want to add one more task here, which is allow subs to activate a glow with a color. I think this will be super cool. I actually want to do that first. And I want to see how do we get whether somebody is a subscriber. So somewhere here we have a chat client. What do I call it? Twitch client? Oh, Twitch client. And on a message being sent, do we know that they're a subscriber? Sub is subscriber. There it is. Blam. We're going to do this. How about rip name when it pop-ups when someone jumps in the void? Yeah, I think that would be cool. That's written down as an idea. Someone else had suggested that too. Maybe at the end, only one path is possible with hard jumps. It would just be hard to generate that. But yeah, if there's time, I'd like to do something like that. I don't think there's time. We're trying to like aggressively prioritize the features. So it's like, okay, we got basic gameplay. There's nothing really extra so far, right? I didn't make it so you can click and drag people, even though that would be fun. And so we're finally getting to some extra stuff, but I feel like this is still almost necessary. Then tomorrow we definitely need to work on stats. In fact, let me make sure that that's a thing. Record stats. Why did that not work? Oh, there we go. Add winning and losing and finalization test. So those are the things we're probably going to do. All these other ones are probably just never going to get done. Yeah. Okay. So we pass in whether or not they're a subscriber. Oh, or a moderator. I guess I'll allow moderators. And is there VIP as well here? Is VIP? Yeah. Okay. So any of these things. So we'll say var is privileged equals any of these. Okay. And then we'll pass in whether or not. Oh, you know what we could do? We could make the glow that you get be the color of your name. Would people be for or against that? Okay, how about this? Let me say it like option number 1 is you glow the color of your Twitch name. And option number 2 is you pick your glow color. And option number 3 is option number 2, but it defaults to your Twitch color. What about color based on badge color? Okay, that's interesting, but that's a little too much. Only because I'd have to parse out how much you've been subscribed for, then know what the colors are for that. Might change my Twitch color if obnoxious. Okay, I think I'll go for number 3 then. Yeah. Even though not many people said that they want to go for number 3. Well, we're going to do this. So that is here. Add a glow. And it is, you can pick the color, but it defaults to your Twitch color. Okay. And we eventually need to save this. And so I'll write this in the record stats. Save whether subs have their glow on. Note that someone may lose sub status, in which case we should disable the glow. Essentially something like join color. I'll probably do it as like glow and then color and unglow to turn it off. Something like that. All right, so we pass in your color hex and then we pass in whether or not you're privileged. And oops, this needs to be here too. And this is e.whisper message. This is no longer going to be there though. I'm just going to delete the whisper interface. This is not helpful anyway. So now you can't whisper to the bot anymore. Not that it ever mattered. Not that the bot's name was ever important. It's just going to watch chat. So handle chat message now needs to take in a bool is privileged. We pass that in here. Is privileged. Good. And then we get this in here. Glow me. Juan, thank you. Yeah, this will get people to sub. Colorful particle effects. What am I using to learn game dev? I'm not doing a lot of learning here. It's a lot of relearning, I would say. Yeah, eat my brain. Please do not do that. Yeah, people do pay for cosmetics. And now with this whole is privileged Boolean. Okay, so now we catch this on the other side. So there's message event args here. Yep. And there's join. So we're going to need to allow... how's this going to work? We have add player. Okay, first, let me think about this. Add player takes in a hex color that we do nothing with. We're going to initialize them now with their hex color. So that's in init. We go to jumper. We go to init. We add in the hex color. And we save this color, or maybe I'll say like glow color equals hex color. Yeah. Now we save off a glow color. We can probably just do this way. Generate property glow color. That's not really what I wanted. Private string glow color. Oh, I wrote code for this already somewhere. And we're going to start this as FF, FF, FF. Why do I always type 1F too few there? Yeah, I had something for this. Okay, well, let's go back to here. So that sets your color. Now we need a glow command, because maybe even if you're a subscriber, maybe you don't want to be glowing. So if message starts with glow, then we want to say handle glow. Okay. In fact, let's just make it so you can turn it on for now, but you can't turn it off. Handle glow. All right, so we get parts of the message. If you have no parts of the message, if parts, well, if it's just the one, I mean, if parts.length equals 1, then we pick your Twitch name color. So we get, where is this? Here. User ID. User ID equals e dot sender ID. Okay, so we get your jumper, and then we say jumper dot set glow to e dot hex color. Cool. Otherwise, we say jumper dot set glow parts 1. Cool. All right, now we don't have a set glow method yet. We can delete all these things. All right, it's going to take in a string, and the string might not be a valid color. So we go to jumper. We say public void set glow. Set glow? Is that what I call it? Set glow, yeah. Set glow string color. All right. So now what we do is we get a color equals color dot from HTML. We say color equals new vector 4 or new color dot r. Yep, just like that. So basically we're stripping out the alpha that you might have specified. We import color. That's not the right color. And this is color string, I guess. Okay. Okay, so now we have your color. Now we need a particle system on your jumper. So we're going to add a particle system. And we're going to put this over here. And we're going to do emission shape sphere. Direction. Gravity. Okay, there's a whole bunch of stuff here. Yeah, he's crying. Time, lifetime, 1 second. I just want them to, I don't even know if I want gravity necessarily for this. I want there to be a spread. Initial velocity should be in just an arbitrary direction. Yeah, I wonder how we do this. There's hue variation, tangential acceleration. Sphere surface. Yeah, I'm not sure how we would do this. Unless I do it through code. I want particles to just go out in like a circle. But that means that the velocity needs to be randomly chosen. Maybe, oh, hey, angle min and angle max. Maybe I can just set that. 0 to 360. And then set a velocity. Initial velocity. Oh, cool. Look at the little shapes. I don't know why they're laggy. Oh, there's a spread. Oh, that's pretty nice. Okay, that's pretty much what I want. Why is this so laggy? Huh. I don't know. Okay, I mean I think that's good. Maybe we want a little bit more. What is this? Scale amount min, scale amount max. Yeah, a little bit of variation in the size. Yep, just like that. All right, very tiny. So like 1.5 maybe. Okay, that's pretty good. And then maybe not such a long lifetime. Where'd the lifetime go? Time. Lifetime, maybe like 0.75 seconds. Or just less velocity. Does it even look good if I zoom out? No, I think we need more particles. Yeah, that's pretty good so far. I want to lower this and I want to make it behind the sprite. Yep. Looking good. That's probably good enough right there. Let's start with that. Yeah, that's probably pretty good. Glow. And it'll be hidden by default because it is only for subscribers. Okay, so set glow. We assume that you've already checked over here if you can set it, right? No, we have not checked that. So if not e dot is privileged, then sorry, you can't use it. Cannot be applied to string. I made it a string. Okay, so now back to set glow. So we know that you can do it here. Privilege check would have already happened. We set the color based on the color string. If the color string weren't there, no, it's always there. Yeah, so that's not a problem. And then we just set this of your particle system. So now we say, wow, look at that. It's not right, but CPU particle 2D. And this will be particle system node name. I thought when you mentioned glow. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I guess this isn't really glow. I probably shouldn't call it that, huh? Maybe sparkle and unsparkle. Why is it underlined? I don't know. Let's find out. Does not access instance data and can be marked as static. Well, not yet. It doesn't, but it will. Yeah, maybe we come up with a different name for it. All right, what did I call this? I called this glow, but we would need to rename it anywhere. Can you give us jazz hands? No. All right, where did this go? Set glow. Okay, so self-modulate equals color. I think that should work. And then we also want to set this thing to visible. So var particles equals get node particles dot self-modulate. And then we want to say visible equals true. Okay, and then there will be a disable glow. There's no need for a color. There's no need for really any of this stuff. We just set this to false. We don't even need to check to see if you're allowed to do this. You can always disable a glow because you just don't have one. Where do we call handle glow? Yeah. So this will be unglow. There. Cool. Just copy this whole thing. All right, don't care about that. Do care about that. And do care about this. Good. Okay, is that it? I think that might be it. Yeah, let's test it out. Jetpacks. I will admit this is very creative. All right, so we're gonna join, and then we're gonna type glow, and it should make me glow pink. It is not working. It broke immediately. So what happened here? Whoa, that's a stack trace. Jumper line 43. Oh, it might not be a valid string. And in this case, I had no second string. Set glow or handle glow. So if you had a second part of the string, then oh yeah, that's correct. And otherwise parts one. Yeah, that's fine. Then we get over to here and we call from HTML, and this thing might throw an error, right? Yes. So I need to handle that. Try pretty much all of this. And in the case of an error, just do nothing. All right, maybe printing something out would be helpful. So we try parsing a color string. These are not friendly names right now. They're RGB strings. Otherwise, we get the particle system named glow, right? That did exist. Yeah, glow. And it's under jumper. And it was a CPU particle 2D. Set self-modulate, marked as true. Yeah, what did I do wrong here? I know I didn't have the try catch, but did someone type glow? Oh, someone typed glow red. Maybe that's what did it. Do you grab the user color? Yeah. We're going to try this again. And we're going to see if... So now it shouldn't break at least. That might be what had happened. Glow? No, it's still not working. All right, what's wrong? It should print out at least. Fail to set glow color to all of these things. Yeah, why? Why did it fail? Is it because it's uppercase? Is that why? I'd be pretty surprised about that. Parse call for. Yeah, it handles uppercase. Why isn't this working? I don't see what's wrong. It's just saying failed to set glow color. And it's got to be coming from here. Maybe I should just print out the error. All right, yeah. All right, I'm gonna restart this. No need to try joining just yet. I'll just run this really fast because I know this isn't gonna work. All right, there. It should already have printed out an error, but now it should have a little bit more information. Object reference not set to instance of an object. Ah, okay. So what is causing that to happen? That's on line 46. Oh, so it's farther down. Particles doesn't exist. How is that possible? CPU particles 2D is what this is, right? Yeah. And its name is glow. Particle system node name, yeah. What? How would that not exist? I don't know how that would be wrong. Yeah, wow, I don't see an issue. Get node, I have the right type. And I have the right name, right? Glow, yeah. I didn't put a space or something, did I? No. Are you looking under the wrong parent? It should just be under jumper directly, just like how I look for name. Name is fetched right here, and it's a label. And that works. Did I save? Yeah, that's a good question. It looks like I did, at least. I'll hit save again, and we'll try it, I suppose. Again, no need to connect. I'll just test this really fast. No, it's still not working. I'm not sure how this could be a problem. We are in jumper, right? Yeah, we are. Get node particles 2D. Yeah. I'm not sure. Maybe there's a way to list out the nodes. Is it attached to the player node, so jumper.glow? Yeah, it is. It is. And we're in the jumper class. Make it active and see if it fails. I don't think that's the case because we could make the game thing visible when it wasn't visible. But I do think we need to list out what this thing has. So let's just try printing out all the nodes. Can we say get nodes, get children, get children. Here we go. All right, what does this have? Oh, nice. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's just print out all of the children names. gd.print child. Yeah, child name is that. Node does not contain a definition for each. Fix it for me. Good job, AI. Good job. All right, now we'll just run this again. Again, no need to connect, don't join. I'll just run this really fast. I will let you know when we can play again. All right, so did it print out anything? It didn't print anything. I'm guessing I made an error there. Some array problem now. How fun. Line 45. Node child and get children. Turns an array of references to node's children. Is that? What is that failing with? Is accessible from caller thread. Oh. This needs to be called set deferred or call deferred or whatever. Oops. I'm surprised we didn't get that error though, because that's what it should have been a problem doing. Yeah, my bad. Okay, so call deferred. Name of. Now this I don't know how we do exactly. We could just call deferred this entire function. So let's do that. Yeah. Name of handle glow E. Argument 2 cannot convert to Godot.variant. I wonder if they need to be primitives. In which case, this is going to be annoying. Do I tip my AI? I pay for my AI. That's the tip. All right, well then we can bump this down farther. At least I think we probably can. Call deferred. Oh, you know what we could do? We could, I wonder if you can make just a lambda here. C# call deferred Godot lambda. What do people suggest for this? I am just looking for code that looks like what I want. This is open as of a few months ago. All the word won't take in function names. I don't think we can do name of jumper dot set glow because we would need to pass in the jumper itself and then the thing I want. And I don't think it knows how to do this. I'd be pretty surprised if this worked. Yeah. Let's just try that one. This should just boil down to set glow. But I'm not sure how they do their binding here. Yeah, this did not work. I'm guessing it's the same general error. Method not found. Yeah, because it's looking for this without knowing the function table to look in. Okay, the other way we can do this that would definitely work is we could just call deferred on a handle glow that doesn't have this message event args thing. So basically the code that I had originally, but we expand out the variables that we need. Where, okay, yeah. Call deferred name of handle glow and then e dot message dot what is it? Message on what? There's some property here that I'm trying to find. What is it called? Huh. Oh no, it's not e dot message. It's not what I was saying. And then e dot is privileged. I think these two things should be enough. No, and also the hex color. Okay, so this shouldn't have a problem. And now handle glow just needs to take in these three things. And then we should no longer have a problem here. So string message, string hex color, and bool is privileged. We get rid of the e dots over here. We also need the sender ID. That's fun. There we we go. And then hex color and the sender ID. Yeah, this is unfortunate. There's probably a better way to do this, but I don't know what it is. And this violates a whole bunch of stuff here. But now I think it should finally work. So I'm going to test this one more time, then we can finally all connect. But let me try it first. Join glow. Hey, I got a pink glow now. Okay, everyone can join in if they want. We can test this out. So now can I do glow FF0000 and make it red? Yes, I can. Well, well, well. Can I change the window size? Yeah, I'm going to do that. Oh, Quokka, I like the toxic green. Okay, so the particles aren't communicating very clearly. I think we need to make them a little bit bigger maybe. With something like Caleb's, they're white. I think they look good. I think the bright colors look good. And then does unglow work? Unglow, where am I? Jump doesn't work? Oh yeah. What did I delete to get jump to stop working? Huh. How did I get that to stop working? Are there errors in Godot right now? Yes, there are. Caller thread can't call this function in this node. Jumper.cs disabled. Well, oh yeah, that should have been disabled. Or deferred, I mean. Okay, yeah, we gotta do that. Call deferred name of handle unglow and then e dot sender ID. So this just takes in a sender ID, user ID. There we go. Okay, I think that might fix it. Isn't it possible to use the chat name color as a default? That's what's already happening, yeah. I don't call deferred with jump. I think handled. Wait, how did this ever work? No, I am calling deferred eventually. Yeah, I'm just doing it in a different spot. Because I was going to say, this has been working all up until now. All right, so now we join. Now I turn on glow. You can see it's pink by default because that's my color on Twitch, but you can change it to whatever you want. Glow F00, FF00. Does jumping work now? -45, 100? Yeah, jumping works. Okay, good. I want my color to be back to what it originally was. Nice. And does unglow work? Yes. Oh, wow, the particles look great when you're jumping. Yeah, that's amazing. Oh, nice. I like this a lot. Oh, this is awesome. Yeah, this is a great addition. Oh, how cool. Yeah, I think I need to make them a touch bigger. Just a little bit. Or maybe make them live even longer. But look at how cool that looks. That's really great. I like that a lot. All right, see you, everybody. Then, thank you for gifting 5 subs. That's 5 different glow effects people can use. We need more glow. Yeah, welcome, everybody. Thank you. That's very, very kind of you, Den. Yeah, if anyone wants to join right now, well, I guess it's a little too late because now we've scrolled up. Yeah, no, this is great. This is awesome. It's nice in games how sometimes a very, very small effect can really change things up. Like I said, maybe I'll make the variation on particle size just a little different. By the way, I did see the flickering when I was on mobile. I know what you're talking about because someone mentioned this. It looks like the colors are changing. It has to do with how the video encoding works, I think. I wish it was a bit zoomed in. I could maybe, I mean, part of it is I could zoom in just like this if I hide my camera and everything. So that's a little bit more zoom. Whoops, that's not more zoomed in. What am I talking about? That's more zoomed in. Stream is 2 FPS. It should be the regular frame rate. The character animations are like 5 FPS. They're set to 5 FPS. So They're not supposed to look very smooth, I guess. And the particles should be running at like 60 frames per second. All right, we got 30 seconds left in this game. Yeah, so I think I need to make the platforms a solid color, just like one color brown, and that's it. No texture or anything interesting on them. Capture window for the game. Oh, instead of the screen, you mean? Yeah, I think that could work, but the way OBS works on Mac at least is that I have to keep picking which window to capture every time I restart it. Okay, the winner is... It's Matt, who is just barely above Mr. Silvermatch. Does everyone who's here have a glow effect on them? Yeah. It's no coincidence the glow makes you win. It does make it a lot easier to see where your character is, though. Also, the white glow is awesome. All right, I'm going to put this back to here. Can we nerf Matt? Yes, we can. Just drag. Is the movement speed variable depending on how high the players are? It is variable. It starts at 0.02 pixels per second. So it'll start tracking, it'll always track the highest player, but it very slowly tracks it. Every 30 seconds, it doubles in speed. So it goes 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, and then that's where it caps out. And so now you can see when Juan jumps, it really obviously moves the camera up. So Dark Storm is just barely hanging in there. Maybe won't be able to for much longer. Oh, nope. Oh, wow. Yeah, a lot of pretty much vertical jumps, I guess. The Twitch 30 seconds a message rule. You can just append a bunch of A's to the end of your message, or B's or C's or something like that. They just have to be letters and not numbers. Time to add a glider. The game is legit amazing. I think this is fun. I don't think this is as good as Animal Royale was. That was a very fun game. But I do think this has been a lot of fun to make. Yeah, you can use J for jump as well. Dark is using aimbot. Well, then Dark is doing a better job than Juan is. Oh, never mind. I take that back. At some point, it'll just stop generating platforms, by the way. Because I only had it go up to a certain height. I don't know what that height is. Whoop. All right, I'm going to close out of this. Can you zoom in the camera when there are fewer players? Yeah, I wonder if I can just change that. Let me try something here. Can I change this while this is running? Whoops, I put that back on the screen. Okay. I go to arena and camera and change this. Yes, I can. Okay. So yeah, I could have this changed to like a 2x zoom, and then we offset the camera by like 1,000. I don't know what that just did. Anyway, yeah, I could change the zoom and everything. I just would need to change the arena itself. Is it possible to double jump? No, you have to be on the ground. No RGB sparkles. You'll just have one color of sparkles. What do I have to do? I wanted to, oh yeah, I want to make the particles a little bit bigger because I think they're good. I think they could be slightly better. And I think just changing the scale a tiny bit. Where's the scale? Huh, how'd I lose it? There it is, scale. I have it set to 1 to 1.5. If we did 1 to 3, that might work a little better. They were all rendering as 1 pixel before because of how much this gets shrunken down. So now maybe this will be a little bit better. I also think some kind of fade out toward the end could be kind of cool. What are these things? Speed min, speed max? I don't know what this is. I just want to change some other things and see if there's anything that's kind of cool here. Radial acceleration. I don't really see a difference there. Nah, I don't care about a lot of these things. Orbit velocity. Whoa, what am I changing now? Yeah, no, never mind about that. And then linear acceleration. Can we make these things go like much farther out? We can. I don't think that's necessary. I think this is good enough. I think I'm going to save this. Oh, wait, save it without the visibility thing on. Cool. All right, so next thing, and the final character customization I plan on making is allowing people to change their character. So this is done. At the very least, throw all the sprites in the game and let people pick their character while in the lobby. It should ideally remember your character choice. Yeah. Can tier 3 subs get cactus particles? Just for EJ. We'll just have cacti coming out of EJ. Actually, that would be kind of a cool thing to do. If you were a tier 3 sub for like 6 months, you get a custom animation in the games. And I somehow code it for every game. Save the character people chose. All right, so characters. Where are the characters? Here they are. So I think we took clothes 1. I'm gonna see is clothes 0, or is no clothes actually obscene, or is it? I doubt it is. I mean, they're pixel graphics for a game. Yeah, no, we're not using that. Okay. So we're gonna go with, we have how many characters? 3 characters, 3 male characters, and 3 sets of clothing. So that's 9, and then 3 female characters, 3 sets of clothing. So that's 9. So we'll have 18 characters. I don't plan on making this anything all that crazy for picking, so it'll just be like join 1, join 2. It's not super explicit or something. No, it's just imagine that they didn't have their jeans or shirt on. They didn't change the like the vertices of the character. Can I make my in-game name Adam? That's no specific reason. Lana, not Lana, which I've learned today. Thank you very much for the raid. Check this out, everybody. I actually have the game in a demoable state. We've been working on this for 2 days now. If I hit play, you can join. And here's how it works. So type join in chat and you can play. So type join now. And it'll spawn you in. And then you can type jump and then an angle and a power. So angle is from -90 to 90. And it goes from the negative numbers are left and the positive numbers are right. And 0 is straight up. And your power goes from 1 to 100. So you can kind of see where you are by just typing jump 0, like 50 or something like that. And the goal is to get as high up as possible. And so the game has started, and now you can start jumping up. I find this very fun. I have no idea where I am anymore, though. And I should be glowing pink, which should make it easier. Jump, -15, 100. Oh, there I am. Okay, cool. Yeah. All right. It's very chaotic. It's not meant to be like totally fair. But it is fun to mess around with. And so as the game goes on, it's going to double the camera speed every 30 seconds. So it'll start moving up faster and faster. So the people who are off the screen now, it's like, well, too bad. You kind of already lost. And yeah, the people who are still on the screen can continue to jump. So I've been having a blast making this so far. We just added in particle effects for subscribers, which is kind of goofy. But learning Godot recently for game dev and loving the engine. Yeah, it's pretty nice. And can see where I am. If you type jump 0, 100, that's probably the best way to see where you are. But other than that, there's no other identify command or something like that. Also, some of the people who've been watching this game since yesterday have now gotten very good at it. So it's sort of unfair for the people who remain. I can still potentially jump up. Oh, nice. Okay, yeah. So I have no lag. Can you make the names bigger and have them spread out a bit so they don't overlap? Yes, that's another thing that I'd like to be able to do. There's a few features I want to make first, and then I can probably get to that later, hopefully. But if not, then yeah, we just leave it for some other time. Anyway, this game is intended to be played when I'm on my breaks. So right now I take breaks. I try to take them every hour. And if I'm not here, then nothing's going on. People just leave the stream. So I think this will be a fun way to just kind of keep people engaged for a couple minutes while I'm using the bathroom or looking out a window or something. So I hope Lana's stream was good. Lana, I hope your stream was enjoyable for you too. Thank you again for returning the raid. I was actually lurking during lunch. And I wanted to see that person who asked the question about being overwhelmed by their game. I wanted to see what they had to say, but I didn't get to see their response. I heard Lana's response. I didn't hear the person who asked. Also, wow, there are a bunch of people who are still left here. And there were 34 people who joined. So the game ends in 14 seconds. I actually am going to try to close it. I'll start another one so that anyone who joined can actually have a shot at playing. But right now, yeah, the leader's flipping between Darkstorm and Matt. Oh, 3 seconds. 2, 1. All right, I'm going to give it to Juan because Matt jumped off the platform. There is no end screen right now. It just kind of stops there. Like I said, this has all been in the last 2 days, so it's not like there's been a bunch of time. I'll start it one more time. We can try again. Can we have a version with radiance? No. All right, let's start this again. All right, so remember, you can join well, you can actually technically join at any time. But if you type join now, you can join. If you are a subscriber, you can also type glow and optionally a hex value. I'll make this a little clearer later. Yeah, jump pi 100. Can't do it. Yeah, interactive games like this, it's really not too bad. And if you eventually, not right now, but if you eventually type the today command, you can get the code for this game. Yeah, it's technically not licensed for you to use, but I mean, you can learn from it. So yeah, you can check it out. All right, where am I? I don't actually know. Ah, there I am. Okay. Yeehaw. All right, I'm going to intentionally not go up too high so I don't start scrolling the screen. There, I'll stop there. But yeah, so for those wondering, the jump command is here, jump angle power. You just type jump and then a number and then another number, and that's it. And that's pretty much the whole game. So what you see here is pretty much what you get. I'm working on character customization next, which is just plopping in sprites for the game. And then we'll get it to save stuff tomorrow and have like a proper winning screen. And then we'll try to keep track of stats. So whoever wins the most, whoever, I don't know, went the farthest or made the most jumps or something like that, I think that could be pretty cool to do. Ideally, I had a very different vision in mind for this game, but because I'm trying to get the whole thing done in 3 days, I cut a lot of corners. And as a result, this is what we ended up with. And like, I'm happy with this. I think this is nice. I think this will be a nice little game to play during the break. I think we can also end up making other games. Maybe we also limit them to 3 days where we do the same style of game. And there were some good ideas too, like a Space Invaders game where it's 2 teams of players fighting each other and you shoot bombs into the other players' armies and just try to blow up as many players as you can. Can't tell if I'm still in it. Yeah, it's pretty tough. I understand. And I could make this take up the full screen at least so that you can see everything and then just stop blocking it. But yeah, there aren't that many players left. I see 2, 4, 6, 8, maybe 9 or 10. I love the particle effects though. I think Darkstorm just maybe knocked themselves out. Just jumped right off the edge. All right, 35 seconds left. The protocol here is almost as good as MIDI. I mean, when you're thinking of a chat-controlled game, there's only so much you can really do. And so it does come down to like, how could you control a game and not really need that much timing? So this game does not have any timing really. If you wanted to consider timing, I guess it's kind of like when you land, you could jump again, but that's pretty predictable. It's like just space out your commands by like 2 seconds and you should be fine. Whereas imagine if you were doing something like, I don't know, a target shooting game where there are ducks on a row and you've got to, shoot like at the fair or something like that. Okay, wait, who won? Juan won. Juan's pretty good at this. So yeah, that's the game. If you get new tile sets, change the platform tiles every X height. Yeah, I think something like that could be done too. I think there are a lot of improvements I'd like to make, and there's all these things and ideas that we have. Then there are these tasks on the task board that I have, and there is roughly maybe like 7 or 8 hours left of development time. And that's it. So what are we going to get through in that time? Probably just these 2 columns and I don't know, then we end it. And maybe I end up working on it in my free time or something. People are asking for a feature and I'm like, okay, yeah, the names are hard to read. Let's change that. And maybe not. I don't know. I just wanted to mix it up a bit and do something fun for the rest of 2023. Put that back. No, I'm going to close out. People don't want to watch you, Adam. They want to play this game. Yeah, so I hope you're all enjoying it. I am just going to add in some new characters, and then actually my next break is coming up, so let's add in the characters and get that working. So how do we want to do this? We have the animated sprite here, and we're going to need to probably load in different animations into our jumper scene based on what your character is. And I'm not sure the best way of doing this, because we could presumably load in the sprite frames themselves and have them be programmatic. Actually, what if we could... See, I manually put these things in here. See how it says res, asset, sprite, male character 1? Like, if I could just change the file names on all these things, then we just have 18 characters right from the get-go. Yeah, the animation is pretty easy in Godot. And it's been nice that I didn't even have to make these graphics. I just got them from Itch. What editor I'm using? I'm using Godot as the game engine, and then the editor is VS Code. So we're going to drop in all these graphics. We're going to take all of these, and we're going to put them in the other directory. Apparently you can't do that. Okay, so code, jump Royale, assets, sprites. I have male character 1. Let's just put characters and then paste and then delete all of the no clothes ones. They're not explicit. They're just not sprites I want in the game. Okay. Make a UI control. You sign in with Twitch and easy point and jump. You could make a UI control that sends a message as you, and yeah, you just click an angle and a power. All right, so characters, male, female, close 1, close 2, etc. So yeah, you could do something like that. Anyone could technically do something like that. It felt too good to get out of bed. I feel you, Lord Sepp. Yeah. And especially as a streamer, and I think a lot of streamers kind of feel the same way, is that you have to be at least somewhat on when you work. So some days you're just not feeling it. You feel like you want to end a stream early or just not even start. I think there's this performance aspect to streaming. So I don't want all of the different animations. This is something we also need to delete from here. And this is going to take a little bit more time to do, I guess. Although we could write a quick program, but really I just need to do this a few times. So what do we have? We don't need these animations. We need fall, idle, jump, land. And that's it. Yeah. So delete until fall, and then delete after land. All right. All right. This is going to take way too long to do, even just manually. And so I kind of want to write something to do it, but like at the same time, I kind of just want to finish this. And then I'm still not sure how we'll do it for, you know what, let's just save this for later. Yeah, I don't need to delete these graphics. I can just keep them in this thing for now. This is Godot, yeah. Okay, so it imports all the graphics, which now we're going to have double the number of files. Could be power 100 by default. Yeah, I think we could do something like that eventually. I think I kind of wrote that down somewhere. Yep, put this here. Time to add in wind and mess everybody up. Yeah, it might have been marked down already. It's okay to have duplicates there. So, like I said, I'm not sure the best way to do this in Godot. I could try to programmatically create the animations, which probably really wouldn't be that hard. Let's see if it's possible. So in Jumper, for example, and let's close out of all these other files that we have. Yeah. So I'm just going to make in here, we're just going to try something. We're going to say get node animated sprite. Yeah, that's this var sprite equals. Now, how can we customize this stuff? What do we have? Animation change, loop finish, autoplay. Can we add animations through here? Can we change the files that it uses? Probably better look at the documentation online. Animated sprite 2D. I don't remember what it's called exactly. Yeah, here it is. Have you checked out Obsidian? Yeah, I'm now using Obsidian, yeah. Okay, so animation, autoplay centered, frame progress, sprite frames. I think this is what I want. Sprite frame library. Yep, this is it. Add animation, add frame. Okay. So this is how we would do this. Let's see if we can add in a dynamic one. Because if we can, then we can add in all of these. The thing I just don't want to do is I don't want to make it like 19 different scenes with all the different characters and then yeah, have to manage which of the scenes to use. I guess it's tedious no matter what I do. So sprite frames, is that what's inside an animated sprite? Yes, it is, sprite frames. Okay, and that's what this is down here that we're editing. Okay, so the actual animated sprite itself is pretty straightforward. And the collider is separate. And as long as all the characters look generally the same, we don't need to modify the collider. All right. So yeah, let's pull this up over here. So we actually don't want to make a new sprite frames. I guess I want a new script that's just like sprite frame creator, I guess. And it could track which ones it already knows. So yeah, sprite frame creator .cs. Okay. Sprite frame creator. This is a partial class. I don't think I could just make this a public class. It doesn't need to be partial, and we need, I don't remember how constructors work in C#. Okay, that's off. Yeah, just like Java, the language it was heavily based on. So in this case, we want a creator, just one creator, I think is fine. And then we could say something like public sprite frames create. And this creates it based on a path to a folder. So string folder path or resource path. Yeah, folder path, I think is fine. So we make a new sprite frames. I don't know what all this other stuff is that we're doing here, but now we want to add animations for all of these. So sprite frames add animation, and we give it a name. Its name is going to be idle at first. And that's void. Then we add frames to animations with durations and positions. It's going to be so tedious. It'll be added to the end. Okay, cool. So we do sprite frame. Hey, Shiny Games. I didn't realize you streamed too. Thank you for the raid. I should really show this game that I'm working on, but I just broke everything by doing this. But fine, let's try once. Can I do this? Yeah. And then what's the problem here? That we're not returning anything? Okay, let's just comment out this whole thing. All right, I'll show everybody what I'm working on, and it'll give us a chance to play it one more time. Then I'll actually get to work on this. Oh yeah, I do have to take a break actually. It's time. Okay, this is in jumper.cs because presumably I left a line of code that I never did. Yep. Okay, so we're gonna play this. So the way it works is it is a sort of like a battle royale kind of game. You can type join right now to join. Don't worry, I didn't realize I streamed too. Oh, do you not stream a lot? So you can type join right now to join. And then you can type jump and an angle and a power. And so the instructions are kind of up here at the upper right. Your angle is -90 to 90 to control your direction. And your power is 1 to 100. So you can use that to try to fling yourself around this little arena and make it up as high as you can possibly go. Oh, wait, this is a really hard arena because everything's way over there. The only way up is to go through the left side. Yeah, normally it's a little better than this. Oh, I guess it's still working. So if you want to fling yourself over to the side, you can. Um, yeah, so I'm doing game dev now, but probably next week I'll switch back to bot development. Then later on, we're gonna get back to mentoring stuff. At some point, I want to start an interview segment like what Lana does. So yeah, there's quite a lot of different stuff on this stream, I feel, and it's kind of hard to market it that way. I had someone leave a YouTube comment that was like, "Hey, I don't really know what you do on this channel." I was like, "I know, it's a problem." All right, I'll let this game play out, then I'll start another one, and on the other one, I'll take my break. All right, I can still play. I like it here. Definitely jump in often as I can. Oh, nice. Yeah. Thank you, Steve. Just heated yourself off. Well, I'm still in it. I just need to make sure I don't lose myself. No, I spoke too soon. All right, I can. I think I just lost by doing that. No, wait, I'm still in it. I'm at the bottom of the screen there. Oh yeah, can't hold me down. Yeah, actually, I wonder if we should remove the power concept altogether. Like, does it help to control your power? Yeah, I flung myself off. Does it help to control your power? Is it even something I should do? Should it just be jump angle? I'm using latency to lose though. Maybe if we leave off power. But the thing is, I understand making it optional, but does it make sense to have it at all? I hit a wall in the middle of the platform. This is rigged. I think that only happens on the right side of platforms. I'm still not totally sure why. What did I join here? Just a bunch of spam. It does make sense for short jumps and if a long jump would be too far. Yeah, it's just if the goal is to go up, it sounds like it's most, well, I guess I can leave it in, but maybe I could just do like jump angle and then either short or far. I think that might be better. And then it defaults to far. Okay, yeah, take care, Steve. I like the default being 100 if you don't type one. Yeah, that's just something I definitely want to do. Okay, so this one, Juan wins this one again. I'm going to actually take a break this time. So I will turn it back on and I'll turn off my camera here and we'll play a full screen match. Wait, did it not start? I don't know why clicking there doesn't always work. All right, so I'll be back in a little bit. Have fun playing. And I'm back. Pretty much impossible to read anything in chat that might have happened. There's a bunch of jump and join. Yeah, we need some music. Yeah, I need to set up a music part of this scene or switch to a specific thing for Jump Royale. I also should just full screen this like so. There we go. Oh, hey, look, the walls just ended. They end at height 3,400. Was this an interesting arena? It looks like there are some sort of interesting jumps going on. Oh, there went floaty cheese. All right, I guess the game ended. Darkstorm wins. So time for me to come back. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. All right, so let's put this back in the frame here. Not being able to repeat messages was not helpful. You can just throw on a bunch of garbage on the end. So ASD, like what you see March doing in chat. Yeah, there's a lot of hidden rules that I eventually need to make clearer. Time to wait another hour. Well, hopefully we get this character customization done. It's one of the big things I wanted to do today. So add frame. How does this work? We pass in the animation name, so idle. And then a texture 2D. How do we load a texture 2D? I don't know how to do that. Is there like a load command or something? Texture works by registering an image. Do they? Yep, here we go. Often created by loading them from a file. See gdscript.load. I don't know how you do this in C#. Also, this link isn't even working. What is going on? Did my browser stop working? I don't know what just happened there. So load, is that a thing I can do from here too? No. All right, we'll have to look this up. So let's close out of the millions of tabs I have. All right, so Godot, C# load texture from code. Just raid at them every time. I'm forced to show it off. They have a C# code block here? No. They have image.load from file. I think that's pretty much what I want. Image.load from file. Yeah. Cool. All right, so res folder. Let's just do that. I don't even care. It doesn't matter. And what does this return? A texture? No, an image. How do we get a texture? Texture to create from image? Oh boy. All right, this is going to be annoying. Hey, Sorcery. Use resource loader.load. Is that better than image, I guess? Resource loader.load. What does this return? Returns a resource. Which, what can we do with a resource? Why is this moving around on me? Get script, get signal, resource name. I probably need to cast it somehow to another thing. I think just using an image would probably be okay. How come I'm using C# instead of GDScript? Yeah, just the static typing. I don't remember GDScript being the best when I was using it a while ago. Apparently it's gotten better. So if you need a texture, you just do research loader.load texture 2D. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, that's good. Texture 2D. Thanks. Yeah. Okay, so now this will give me a texture 2D, which I can then use in here. So we need the var path to image equals this. Good. Then when we add this, texture equals that, add the texture. Okay, and then we specify the duration. I do not know the duration. So for idle frames, oh no, duration for literally everything I did was 1x. Okay, so that's fine. duration equals 1, and at position is -1. So we always want to add them to the end. All right, so I think this is pretty much what we do. We just need the folder path to be the correct folder path here. So in this case, let's just copy a link to this, or copy a path to that. So this is what it does look like. Everything up to here is just res : / like that. So what should the folder path actually be? I guess just female / character2 / clothes2, I think would be fine. Yeah. Pass in something like this, and it'll be turned into something like this. Okay. How do you like C# support in Godot? I think it's been good. Yeah, I haven't had any major issues. I feel like it's more of a first-class citizen Godot than C#. Maybe that's changed. Yeah, I hadn't used Godot for 3 years, so I didn't really like GDScript back then compared to other languages, but I didn't try those other languages with Godot. So I was just comparing it to other languages I would use in, let's say, like Unity, for example, which I guess would have been C#. Yeah, so I have heard that GDScript support got better, and maybe it would be worth giving it a shot. And unfortunately, I was burned by it years ago, so I didn't try it again now. But it seems like C# has been mostly fine. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot to do here, and we have how many idle frames? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Okay, so we need to load in all of those. And when we create a set for sprite frames, I guess we need to give it a folder path and then an animation to use. String anim name. And the names need to match what we have for these. So I guess let's just export. Let's export these to another class. So we'll call this animation names or jumper animation names. Jumper animation .cs. Okay, so public class jumper animations. And then just these 4 things, right? Public const strings. All right, so now I want to use those from here. So we should just be able to go to all the errors that we have and say jumper animations dot this. Yep. And go to each of those. Yep. Just laughing to myself at how I just messed up all of that typing. There. So same thing over for this. We pass in an animation name, which needs to be one of these animation names. So this would be something like idle. And we're not actually passing anything in yet. So in this case, it would just be the animation name. And then we know what path to pick based on, so we need to form this entire path. So var path to folder equals, this is, whatever, I don't really care. All right, so this is gonna be a $, like that, right? Yes. Sprites, characters, female, character2, clothes2. Yeah, good. And then we would have, oh, wait a sec. What are the file names in here? 2f2. So character2, female, clothes2? Yes, I think that's what this is doing. So character 3f1 would be this. And let me guess, character m23. Yeah, 2m3. Yeah, angle changing slightly. That's been happening. I don't know if I'll be able to fix that completely. You're technically hitting the edge of a platform when that's happening. Yeah, maybe there's something I can do about it. Maybe not. I'll need to look into that. Doesn't it have a tile map of the characters also included? Did it? That probably would have made this a lot easier. I don't think so. I think it's just exported pings and that's it. Yeah. Well, that doesn't necessarily make it easier. I guess once I have this coded for one of these, it should be it should be pretty easy. Okay, so the way we form this is the character number, gender, clothing number. So character number, gender, clothing number. So we should actually just pass all of those things in here. So it should be string, gender, character number, clothing number. Okay, so we don't actually pass this in anymore. Yeah, so that comment is bad, but I want to keep it there for a sec. So path to folder is now going to be where gender, or like full gender equals M, male, otherwise female. All right, so that's the first bit of this. Oops. Then what? Then character / character space, and then the character number, clothes space, the clothing number. Okay, good. So that's the right path to the folder. Now we need to form the file name. File name is character. Oh, did it work? Yes. Oh, that's really good. The AI does that. That just saved me some time. Okay, and then the full path to the image now is going to be just path to folder combined with file name. Yeah. So path to folder, file name. Again, great job, AI. Got it. All right, now the only thing that needs to change is the frame number. So var frame number equals 0, and then we pass this in. I'm surprised it doesn't know what I want. Wow. All right, so finally, we get down to here. Anim name, delete all this stuff, return sprite frames. Now, I'm not sure what happens inside Godot itself. I have a sprite frames here. Does that mean every single character is using the same sprite frames object? And I think the answer is yes, because there's a local to scene checkbox that's off. And it says no description available, which is very helpful. So I want to do the same thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a sprite frame creator. I'm going to create all the different animations. I'm going to save them somewhere. I'm going to assign them to each jumper. And so that way there are only 18 different animations in memory, and each jumper points to one of them. And I think we can do all this in half an hour. Well, let's see. So something needs to have access to this thing. I think I'm going to take a shortcut here and just make this a static, public static sprite frame creator. Sure. Yeah. There. So now we have one of these things, but this is just for creating them. It doesn't actually store them. We could also store a map in here and just have a singleton of this thing exist. And I guess that's also fine. Do we care about memory management? Yeah, I guess it really wouldn't even be that bad if you had, 200 characters and they all just had a different set of sprite frames. Because Godot is probably only loading the textures once. And then, so sure, there's some, metadata around this, but who cares? Anyway, we need to know how many different frames per animation. So private void, oh my God, get num frames per animation. Actually, this should just be a map. Map of animation named number of frames. Wow, look at that. Wow, look at that. It's just doing everything I want. So idle has 8. Jump has, all the other ones have 2. Okay, now why is this a problem? Do we need to import? Yeah. All right, so now we don't need this anymore. Okay, next we make a for loop here. For in I equals 0, I is less than num frames equals num frames for animation name. Perfect. This is all going very smoothly so far. All right, now we put all this stuff in here. Okay, so get the frame number, delete this. This is now just I. Well, we could set it to frame number. I mean, it doesn't really matter, right? Oops. Okay, good. Yeah, now frame rate is different. It's 5, jump is 10, and land is 10. Is there any reason why I did that? Ball is 5? Shouldn't that be 10 as well? Yeah, it feels like that would be better. And idle is 5. So what does idle look like? So here's idle. What if that also were just 10? That is not idle. That is ANSI. I think this needs to be 5. Yeah, I need someone else typing on the left half of my keyboard for me. All right, so we're gonna need to do the same thing over here. It's only idle that's gonna be 5. And this will be called frame rate per animation. Idle is 5, the others are 10. Okay. Then we need a frame rate somewhere. Frame rate equals that. And then we set this in, I think, the sprite frames. Oh, wait, do these all loop? They don't all loop. Fall does, idle does, jump does, and land it doesn't. All right, well, all this metadata should really be in one object. I'm going to need to clean this up, of course. We're going to say does animation loop. And this is going to be a bool. And they're all just going to be true except for land, which is false. Okay. Does animation loop. Can we also set the animation speed? Yep, we can. Okay, cool. Yeah, roughly 2 people to a key. We only need 72 people. All right, so I think we've created all of this. Now with our instance that we have here, this instance needs to store any animations that we created per character. So when we create one of these, we're going to store it in a map. Map of gender. Well, map of string to sprite frames. Okay, so sprite frames sounds good. So this is such bad code. Keys are animation names. So when we make one of these, we're gonna again, we're just cutting corners here. Private string get animation hash. Yeah, and so we need to take in these things. Actually, what do we care about here? We want this for all the animation names, and we want to make an animated sprite that has all of these animations. I guess we did that already. So we just need the animated sprite. So get animated, yeah, get animations hash is just going to be returned. We just need something that's unambiguous here. So gender underscore char number underscore, yeah, that's fine. That's unambiguous. And now we store this in the, are these even sprite frames? Yeah, they are. We need an animated sprite 2D. But does everyone have a different animated sprite 2D? Didn't I already talk about this? I guess we want to save them as animated sprites that have all of these sprite frames. We only have 25 minutes left. We need to just move forward with it. So that's a sprite frame, but if I want to do animated sprite 2D, how do you make one of these? Set sprite frames? Sprite frames? There, sprite frames. We would just set it like this. But we have 4 of these. Wouldn't there be an add animation? That's not what I want. No, sprite frames have 4 animations. We set it to this. Yeah. So I would actually expect a constructor variant to have this, right? No. No, no, no. All right, fine. You're the boss code. Yeah, we would set this here. Sprite dot animation frames. What happened to those? Sprite frames, yeah, that equals what we set here. So that's what we really want to do. So all we're actually going to do here, we're gonna change this quite a bit. We're gonna call create on everything. So say int num characters equals 3, num clothings equals 3, and then for, and I guess we say string gender equals, I don't know how to make an array in C#. Is that right? Feature collections expression. Can I just have Copilot do it for me? All right, let's delete this stuff for now. Maybe now Copilot knows what I want. Just new. Okay, thanks. Yeah. MF. Thank you. Chat, you are my Copilot. All right, so now we iterate over all these things. Iterate over genders, num characters, and num clothings, and make a sprite frames for each. Do it for me. Do it, do it, do it. All right, I'll type 4, but then you do the rest. All right, I'll type a parenthesis. Why won't it do it? Whoa, what is it generating? I have no idea what this is doing. Track time quadrillion. There's Googleplex in here? Why would it think this is a good idea? It's still going. Oh, yes, thank you. Please get every number, AI. I want to make sure you can count. AI is going to take our jobs. I could stop this at any time. It's getting slower. Uh-oh, we're hitting the limits of AI here. Yeah, I actually don't know how to stop this. It's out of my control now. We can't control C. How do you... I don't think they're real properties. I'd be pretty surprised if they were. How do you stop this from happening? Oh, there it is. I actually wanted to accept it up until that point and call create for each. Okay. Whew. To animate one thing needs so many lines? No, it doesn't. Okay, so we go through each gender, each character number, each clothing number, and then each animation name, and we create all of those. Yeah, and so this should store it. It doesn't need to, it can just be void. We'll just store it inside the map that we have of sprite frames. Do we need the animation name in there? What does the animation name do for us? Because I'm not saving it here. No, we don't need it. Yeah. I think I did this wrong. Yeah, the for loop of animation should be over here. This is the part that I messed up. So let's copy this and put this over here. Like I said, I know this is ugly. I'm just trying to get this done quickly. Okay, so now we don't need to pass this in. We don't need this. So now after we've created the sprite frames, we stored in our map. Sprite frames, get hash, gender, character number, clothing number equals sprite frames. Okay, now why is that wrong? Can I apply indexing to sprite frames? Why not? How do you store these things? I don't know how you set things in a dictionary. Oh, wait. Oh, because I have the dictionary. I'm shadowing the name of this. Oh, I'll just say all sprite frames. Okay, that's correct. All right, I think we got it. This is the jump Royale dev. Okay, so let's see how this works. We make a new instance. Inside the constructor, we get all of our animations. We call create. I'm just randomly highlighting code and saying what I think should happen, and it's all going to work. So now we go find, we need to get this instance. So we need a public function to get that. Public static sprite frame creator get instance. Looks good. All right, then when we, okay, how is this going to work now? Let's make a quick function over here. We'll just modify the process thing that I have. Process. So this, instead of add player, actually add player is fine. We'll call atom dot test change character. Okay. Now we don't have that function yet. So we're gonna put it here. Public void test change character. All right, and the way this is gonna work is it's gonna get the sprite. It's gonna set its sprite frames equal to this thing. Sure, yeah, whatever. All right, so let's set it to a female character with clothing 1-1. What does that look like? Is that different enough that we'll be able to tell? I want to see something with different colors. No, those are the same colors. So clothes 2 maybe? Yeah, that'll be a green shirt. So clothing 2, and then this doesn't even exist. So now we need a way of getting sprite frames. Get sprite frames. String gender int char. It should know what I want. I've typed enough code right now. Oh, it doesn't know what I want because I had a syntax error here. All right, and then just return sprite frames, all sprite frames. Get hash gender char number clothing number. Okay, how is that? I think it might work. So I'm gonna play this. Don't join the game. It doesn't. I'm gonna close it fast enough. I'm just gonna press space, and if it makes my character have different clothing, then everything's great. Hey, it worked. First try. You can't see because I'm blocking it, and you still can't see because my chair is blocking it. But look at that, chat. Look at that. I'm creating the instance in the actual file itself up here. New sprite frame creator. So like I said, super hacky. Don't care. We are just going to try to slam this thing together. Okay, so now we need commands that you can use to set your character. So we'll say, I don't know what it should be. What should it be? Char. You type char and then a number. I feel like that's probably as good as anything else. Yeah. And your number is just going to be something, I don't know what. All right, so where did that process stuff go? Join. Okay, char. We call handle change character. We pass in the sender ID and the message. You should be able to, yeah, whatever, this is fine. Maybe you should join as a random character. Yeah, we should probably have a way of doing that. But for now, let's work on this one. So sender ID and message. Okay, so handle change character is going to be here. Okay. And then put this over here. So we get user ID and message. All right, and then from your message, we get the number that you typed, and if you type nothing, then we make it random. So int choice equals, we need our random number generator. RNG dot next, or rand range I or something like that. Rand I range. All right, 1 to, how many did I say there were? 3 closed, 3 characters, that's 9, 2 genders, 18. 18, so 1 to 18 inclusive, and that's what this does, right? Yes. Okay, and then if you specified a choice, so if we split this out and we try parse a thing, this is really just parts 1, and this is just message. Okay, if you got out int choice, oh wait, we can just do choice. What does this do if it doesn't work though? Does it modify choice? All right, I'm just gonna do it this way. Whatever, like specified choice, because I don't feel like testing this right now. And like I said, I want to make this as fast as possible. All right, then we say jumper dot set character to choice. What type of keyboard is that? Check out the keyboard command. And it is a corn keyboard talking to cat, so loop control asking the specific question. No, I'm asking the general one. Okay, so choice from 1 to 18, and when you join, we'll just do the same thing. Actually, here's what we should do. No, we should have it work this way. Yeah, and when you make a character, add, we're gonna do this, and we're just gonna call set there too. Where did that go? There it is. Okay, so we need to make that. So we had test change character. This is now going to be called set character. And taking a choice. And now we need a way of mapping choices to the different characters that we have. So this is a little bit annoying. So we're going to say gender equals choice. So wait. Greater than 9, yeah. Good. And then character number. How are we going to do this? Character number is going to be divided by 3. So math.floor choice divided by 3. Plus 1, yeah. I need that at the end, and I need this to be an int. And then clothing number is going to be choice %3 plus 1. All right, this might work. So stupid. It's ambiguous between the following decimal and double. I don't care which one I pick. 3F. There, great, cool. All right, now we just pass in these things. Gender, then character number, then clothing number. All right. Will that work? Who has any idea? This is so good. All right, let's hit play and see what happens. Oh, wait, what's that doing there? Init? Oh. So now I guess it doesn't even matter that the character has a sprite to begin with. So we can join and we, oh, failed to build. Test, oh, test change character is still there. Test change character, yeah, get rid of this. There. Actually, it doesn't make sense for other people to join. Let me cut out the join command. Because, how do I do this? Set character, because I want to be able to see the character that I'm testing this with. And we're going to make a new random number generator dot rand range. Yep, good. And then cut out the join command. I think you can just use integer division directly instead of casting it back and forth. I probably could. Yeah. Choice divided by 3. Int plus 1. Yeah, I don't even need this. Yeah, you're right. Okay, cool. And we technically don't even need the parentheses now, but I think it does add some clarity. So we do this and false. There. So now there's no way for other people to join. I will let you join in a bit. I just want to make sure I did this. I have 9 minutes to spare if I got this working. So every time I press space, my character should change clothing and potentially, unfortunately, the character's bouncing all over the place. How do I zoom in again? Why won't this work? What is going on? Huh. I don't know how to zoom in anymore, but it's maybe working. It's very hard to tell. It doesn't look like it's changed in a while, so it's probably broken. Yep, it's definitely broken. Giving key F $5 $1. What? Wow, how are those dollar signs getting in there? That definitely shouldn't be a thing. They're probably coming in through this. Yeah, what are those dollar signs doing? The dollar signs aren't the problem, though. The problem is that there's a character number of 5 somehow, which means I messed up the set character thing. So how is this happening? Choice divided by 3. So, oh, right. Yeah, of course. Choice minus 9 divided by 3, or percent 9 divided by 3. I think that's what I wanted. Why is this now red? Parentheses can be removed. Does it work? Did I do it? What would be nice is if we just incremented it. Yeah, let's go through all of them. That's a much smarter way of doing this. And then we can play. I'm getting hungry. Here. So let's make a int choice equals 1. And then in my fake thing over here, yeah. So instead of random jump, we're going to set it to choice plus plus. Okay, I think that should work. We won't jump, we'll just set it to whatever it is. Is a video game just many if statements? I mean, that's pretty much just coding. But no, I'm cutting a lot of corners here. Okay, so there's my character. I can't zoom in anymore. I don't know what happened here, but there's my character. It is blue pants, green shirt. Now it's black pants, white shirt. Yep, yep, yep. That's 3 more. Then 1, 2, 3. Ooh, that last one I don't think is correct. I think this might have messed up a bit. That's very hard to tell. And so I think the best thing we can do at this point is print all these things out. gd.print gender. Why doesn't it auto-complete this stuff anymore? There it goes. And then I just need one for choice in here. There. Okay, so I press space. It says, why are there 2 of these? Oh, because of my random one at first and then this one. So yeah, choice 1 giving you clothing 2 might be the problem here. Where did the game go? There it is. Let me just press space again. So now clothing 3 and then clothing 1. But yes, with character 2 at that point. So that's messed up. That's correct. That's correct. That's incorrect. Okay, so there are a bunch of little off by 1 errors here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 through 9 is fine. Char is wrong. And clothing is technically wrong. I guess it should be choice minus 1%, 3. And then for this to also be wrong means it should be choice minus 1. I'm going to try that. Test this. Okay, so where's our output go? Okay, so 1 M11 looks good. M12, M13, M21, 22, 23, 31, 32, 33, F11, 12, 13. Yep, good, 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 good. And then 19 doesn't exist. We can test this. Let's put this back. So the false bit that we had here, just delete that. Yeah, wow. All right. Well, that was a little tough to get that done in half an hour, but we did it, I think. So, you ready? Try joining. Type join, and then you can type char or care to see if you can change your character. If you type it with no argument, it does nothing apparently. So you need to choose something between 1 and 18, I guess. Or you could choose technically any number, but I guess 1 to 18 is how you would do this. And then, yeah. Yeah, testing with extra strings is probably breaking it because I didn't, yeah, index was outside of the bounds. I am guessing this is what, okay, so let's close out of this for a sec because first of all, I broke two things. Wait, no, there shouldn't be a problem with that, right? We try parsing this, and if it worked, then we set the choice. If it didn't work, then it should just be set to this. So there actually shouldn't have been a way to break that. Wonder how that happened then. Random range from 1 to 18. What am I missing here? Set character choice. And then this is all the stuff that I tested. And the only thing that should be able to make it into this function is the number 1 to 18. Oh, you can parse, you can have an int that's outside of that range, I guess. I should probably clamp it to that range. 272 parts 1 should be correct though, because parts 0 should be the CHAR part of the message. And then parts 1 should be the number that you typed. We didn't clamp choice, which I should do probably. Hey, woodcut. Clamp choice from 1 to 18. Just in case you type something out of it. But why would this? Okay, let's just here set a. Let's put this back. Yeah. What do you just type that? Then there would be no index 1. That would be fine because then parsing it would. Oh wait, no, maybe that wouldn't be fine because it's going to try to access something out of bounds. Okay, yeah, you're right, you're right. Okay, cool. Let's go back to that for a sec then. Sorry. We'll actually get to this game in just a sec. So if parts.length is greater than 0, yeah, that should work. Okay, now I think we're good. Let's try this out. Join and then care. No, that still doesn't work. Get off of me. I'm going over here. So you can still set it. Huh, I wonder what I'm doing wrong here. Well, whatever. Bye, everybody. I'm going up here. Can you make a banana above your sprite? You're a subscriber, so you can type glow and then a color if you want, or just no color, and you'll glow red because your name is red on Twitch. So if you type glow right now, yeah, the color has to be a hex color, so it had to be like, FF BB or something like that. But it's too late. You're scrolling off the screen, so it doesn't matter. Meanwhile, since I'm up here, I will show you what it's all about. So glow RGB, so FF00. So here's my character glowing pink, and now I glow green. Ooh. And now it's blue. That's kind of a hard to see blue, huh? Let's make it cyan. Oh yeah. Very bright. See ya. Oh yeah, I can just change my character now. Change to 18. We just fell off the edge like that. Oh, you can make it up there? Who did that? Who did that angle? That's like negative. Okay, I'm just gonna copy you. Negative 20, 100. Nice. See, chat, you don't need to know anything. You just need to copy people who know something. And I think Mitchell's in a pretty good position here. How do we make it over to there? Oh, nice. Okay. I'm trying not to abuse the low latency too much. All right, now we change our glow to bright red. How do I stop him from winning? Game ends in 14 seconds. Oh, wait, the final change to 64 pixels per second happens at the very end at the 0 second mark. Oh, you know what I want to have happen? At the 0 second mark, it should drop every player in when they die. That way everyone can still jump again. And it should probably change the scroll speed back to next to nothing. I think that would be pretty cool. We should definitely do that. People are trying to get ahead. Let me do this. Wait, I can't have this happen. Are these bars random? You mean the platforms? Yeah, they're random. Yeah, it's possible that we get a configuration that just doesn't work. What? Yeehaw. Just cruising upward. You know what we could do? Oh, this would be kind of interesting. Let me try something really fast. I kind of want to test something. First of all, what idea did I just have that I said? Oh, the char thing is broken too, by the way, right? Yeah. Index out of bounds. I don't know why this is happening right now. If parse out length is, oh, it's greater than 1. Oh, whoops. That's what I meant to do. Yeah. That was a mistake there. And then the idea that I had that I think would be really neat is what if, where is process? Where is process? Here it is. Okay, there's move camera. I do want to iterate over all the jumpers up here. I want to test something out. What if we set your scale based on your height? So there's a way to set your height here, or get your height. So this is your Y value, which is actually this. And this is just height. Okay. So -1 times jumper position dot Y plus the viewport size. Is that correct? Yes. Yes, this is correct. Okay. So if I don't think height can be less than 0. But anyway, if height is greater than 0, then set jumper dot scale equals new vector 2. So the highest height we've seen someone get to is 5,000, right? So we're going to do something like this. We're going to say height divided by 5,000 plus 1. Let's just do var scale equals this. This will make players more visible as they go higher up. Now, will that work? Height divided by 5,000 plus 1. Yeah, I think this should be pretty good. Okay, let's try that out. And I should have fixed the char thing that we have too. All right, so join. Yeah, I can just change my character. Yep, perfect. Okay, cool. It can pick the same one, which is, I guess, sort of a little problem, but whatever. Oh yeah, glow. Gotta activate the glow. Where's banana? Where's banana's glow? All right, game starts in 7 seconds. I should probably have typed in a number that I want to jump. All right, this is going to constantly change your character's scale, which is probably going to be sort of bad for collision, but maybe it'll work. Oops, negative 15, 100. What? Oh, I'm typing H00. Look at all these particles. So cool. All right, we're going to jump just a little bit. Little bit more. Okay, now a lot more. This is actually a pretty tough jump because I don't know what angle that is. Maybe 28. No. Oh, that's bad. Oh, we got to try to make it back. Good thing I can just cheat here. No latency. Okay, let's try that jump again. 28 was too far, right? So now it's probably just right. Maybe like 26. Yeah. Going above that line and it's not working. What line? You mean the top of the screen? The skinny one in the middle directly above me. Let me see. Because you might just not be making it up there exactly. No, yeah, your character's not making it above it. We. I was on the one to the right first. Oh, I see. If you clip it, I can try to take a look because I shouldn't be controlling any of that stuff. It should just be the collision built in. So we should be scaling. We're at a height of 2,000, so I guess we just haven't scaled too much yet. Or maybe I'm doing integer math and it's just going to like pop us into scale size 2 once we hit 5,000. We type jump minus space 5, you just go flying to the right and it's mortifying. I think I'm gonna make the commands more consistent. So I'll just make it jump, angle, and an optional power. I'll write this down. Just make the command more consistent. Jump, angle, power. All right. Is the scale changing? Did that work? Where am I? Why am I off the screen? Just because I took a note? Oh, there I am. Maybe we can get back into this somehow. I think I just jumped off the stage. No, I'm still in it. Look at that. Can't knock me out. Cheater. I may be a cheater, but I'm also going to be a winner. Yeah, if you remember the map, you can kind of recover. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if the scale is changing. And if it is, it's so subtle that it's hard to tell. So maybe I should have it ramp up faster. I'm just not sure if I use integer math or not. I really want us to pass the 5,000 mark and see how that works. I won't go farther than this for now. So the Juan and Den can continue. Do you know why people are sliding like this? I just realized the capsule collider forms a V shape at the bottom. So you actually have an angle where you can slide off the platform. Oh, yep, see? Den just got the Mario mushroom. Yeah, it is integer math. That's what that means. It doesn't make you jump higher. It just makes your character much more visible. Which is pretty nice, actually. So I do think we're going to keep this. I think we're going to X out of this, and I'll make a couple of changes. One, we will change this collider from a capsule to a rectangle. And we will put it in the same general, whoops, why is it not working? Why isn't this working? What's going on? For some reason, I can't just grab the edges of this. What is happening right? Oh, it's probably my mouse. All right, let's see. Did that fix it? No, it did not. I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh, it's set to the pan mode. I guess I just pressed G. Oh, blaming it on hardware when it's really my fault. Typical programmer. This is the wrong animation to compare this against, I think. We should compare it against the idle animation or the fall animation, maybe. By the way, we could be very generous with this. The larger we make this, the easier it'll be for you to land on platforms. So I think we should make it a little smaller. Like this. Yeah, I think it's good. Okay, so there's that. Now for the scale change to be proper, we need to make this just be an F there. Done. Okay, yeah. Let's play another game. I'm gonna actually full screen this one. So let's turn off my camera here. There we go. Join, glow, char 5. Mitchell, of course I'm gonna make it smaller. Can't have anyone get an advantage in this game. All right, so remember, you get slightly bigger as you go higher up. So now it should be easier and easier to see your character, which I think is a nice little subtle change. What do I want to do? Jump 5? Yeah, sure. Look at all those glow effects. Actually, you know what I should do? I should default it to glowing for subscribers. So you shouldn't need to turn it on. You should need to turn it off. But eventually I'll just store your settings. So you should, yeah, that's what we'll do tomorrow. We'll have you connect as the same player you played as. Wow, look at this. Lots more players are making it up here. This is going great for some of these people. We had 29 players this match too. Yeah, the increased scale is definitely helping. At this point, you're about 1.3x the size you started at because of the height that we're at. The high altitude is making your head expand. Oh, that's pretty good, Raimu. Except for I don't think you can get anywhere from there. What? Raimu's lowering and lowering. All right, I kind of want to try making it over to where Raimu was going. Let's see if I can do that. Now we go negative 12. Oh, nice. Den and I are right up here. Faster, Adam, faster. No, I'm not gonna go faster. I wanna make sure I'm not gonna win just by having low latency. I'm gonna slow down my jumps. Slow them on down. Whoosh. I like how the characters are getting bigger. I do think we need to offset the names a little bit, or maybe even slightly randomly. I also think the platform should be rarer at this point. There should be some pathing you need to do in your own head here. Also, I'm glad the animations just worked. I mean, this is what having consistent sprite sheets is for. Oh, AIM, thanks for subbing. Welcome back. I just realized that since we've got alerts here, they can just cover a player. So if you have a player you don't like, just gift like 400 subs in a row and you'll just keep blocking the screen. By the way, there's no limit to the scale, so you can just keep getting bigger and bigger. So you're just a hulking character who's barely hopping. Got 3 people left. The thing is, once you get to the top like this, I feel like since the platforms are close enough together, that there's not as much difficulty. It is fun to watch, though. Or at least it's fun for me to watch. Probably because I made it. Like watching your kids grow up, literally. When your kid becomes double the size they once were, and they're jumping at like Olympic breakneck speeds, as all parents experience. Oh, oh, I think it's over for Banana. You could still make it back. Orion was going too fast. And he had those difficult jumps at the beginning. Demand a refund. Okay, here are your 0 points back. Yep. Now it's just Raimu. Have I heard of Icy Tower? I've heard of it. I just haven't played it. So players at the bottom, are they actually out? They're still all sitting there. Yeah, there's nothing that actually knocks you out of the game. So if you had memorized the map, you could get back up. Oh wow, yeah, Raimu can't actually make it farther now. Well, not this way. You'd have to jump to the left, I think, unless there's a lucky platform above you. Can I grab Raimu's character? Nope. Raimu jumped off the world. Darkstorm, if you also jump off the world, then it'll lower to Banana, and then Banana can jump off the world and lower to the next person. I see. You don't want to do that now that you have the power again. Well, this has been a lot of fun. It's nice that this is 2 days of progress and we got to this point. I mean, it's a fully playable game. It's not finished. We need the end state of the game. But that's definitely it for me. I'm feeling pretty tired. I'm feeling hungry. We're going to come back tomorrow. We're going to work on as much of this as we can. Who is online? Categories: science and technology, software and game dev. Okay, I'm gonna keep trying to raid people I haven't raided before just to kind of get to know the community a little bit more. Move my face. I'm not moving here. I'll move my face up. How's that? Huh? 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 Don't mess with me. I made the game. I can take you out of it. All right, I don't think I raided First Crimson, did I? Actually, don't remember who I raided at this point. I probably should pay attention to this stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna go raid them. All right. Please do join Discord if you haven't, and subscribe to YouTube if you haven't. They're both free actions. You can join the server, chat with us. And YouTube, I am going to try to make videos like every other week or every week or so, something like that. But I had a ton of fun. Thank you very much. This is a fun stream, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.